Meow?
Hello?
Meow.
Meow?
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Wow.
Hey, everybody!
But,
Wow.
sorry, Sin's face is all covered up by chat. Let me fix that.
Oh, well.
You might see a familiar logo on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The Boeing Corporation.
We
Yeah,
so
the famous
I
Boeing Corporation.
mentioned in my announcement of stream today when I
Uh-huh.
tweeted out my little stream announcement, I did mention we have been gifted with a $1 billion contract from a mysterious company to
No,
make
it's not mysterious.
the
It's
perfect
pretty
theme
open.
park. Well,
So-
I was trying to keep it. I was trying to make it like a fun surprise, but I guess never.
Okay,
fucking
well,
worked.
it's not a surprise because look, we have to keep them on stream at all time.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say what it is. You just like interrupted me. This is very unprofessional. So maybe you should wait a second. It's
Okay.
Boeing. Boeing gave us $1 billion to make a theme park.
Boeing is apparently there's some controversy lately, and they think they loved what we did with their image, making them more fun. And
Yeah.
I heard something about people getting lost in space the past week.
Yeah,
So
there's
they're
been a
trying
big
to broaden
space
that
thing.
by building a family theme park, and they trusted the babies with the contract.
Yeah, so like that's the big thing. Is it? You know how every time that Blizzard did something evil, they would make a new gay character.
Yeah, this is like
Boeing,
that.
every time Boeing does something bad, they reach out to us and get us to do some new fucking shit for them. So the logo went over great. Everyone kind of forgave them for a little bit. People were getting positive. People were buzzing about Boeing.
They didn't get a single whistleblower, dude.
Yeah, the guys who are stuck.
They
in
haven't had a
space.
whistleblower in a while.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is awesome. You know, no one wants to speak out against Boeing because it's so fun now that they have the mascot.
Yeah, now that they have the new mascot. Our
Yeah,
beautiful
that's
girl Boeing.
But yeah,
Boeing the Boeing.
I have been seeing Boeing in the news lately for all the people trapped in space, and we're here to fix that by making a theme park. Now,
True story, by the way.
generally
it up.
speaking, one of the first things that you need when you're making a theme park is obviously a wide tract of land to build your theme park upon, and Boeing has graciously given us one.
So we had to find this one ourselves, and we
Yeah.
have a budget. We have $1 billion budget, but the land rights are the hard part.
Yeah.
And I was able to find the perfect location. I found a tract of land that's a former mine in a portion of northwest Utah called the Devil's Playground. Yeah, here we are.
So,
Perfect space.
and I was saying this right now. There's a big fucking absent space in the world of Utah theme parks because Evermore Park has closed, and that was the only one that they had.
It's only 9-hour drive from Vegas and a 12-hour drive from San Francisco. I think it's not a bad location.
So this is where our park is going to be. I know our promo said Babyland or whatever. Is that
We
actually
can't use our
the
branding
promo?
here.
Yeah, I believe that
We can't
one
use
of
our
the-
branding.
I believe that one of the rules that we have is that we are not allowed to really indulge too much in the copyright of other brands. And obviously, the Party Baby Corporation is a brand. We make a lot of products and a lot of money. However, yeah, there is not going to be a carousel. There is not going to be a synth ride.
I like the phrase carousel quite a bit, though.
I'm
I'm almost sad that we can't do that one.
We're not going to have walk-around characters like in Disney of all of our personas. None of that's going to be there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if you were here expecting us to just be viciously theming a fucking whole entire park around us, I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. No Synth Dark Ride. No Boot Light Ride.
Light ride. Do they? I might write that down. That's a good
Light
idea. They're just flashing like beams at you.
Hurting you?
It's like driving behind a car with fucking LED headlights.
Sorry, Amy, we can't do a Richie roundabout.
So I guess this brings us to our first question, which is how exactly are we going to structure this? We have...
Okay, well, I'm emailing our wonderful sponsor Boeing right now, and they're going to get me the requirements that we have to build, and then we're going to workshop it, develop it, and hopefully put a tract of land to it. And then we're going to see how much of our $1 billion we want to put into it as well. because I
Yeah.
feel like that's kind of important.
Yeah, because we could just keep some money. We could just keep.
We
Don't,
could-
If we
don't
go
tell
under
Boeing-
budget, it would be huge.
Don't tell
I
Boeing
think
that.
minimum we put $50 in.
Yeah,
I think we'll handle that easily.
All right. Is your message out to Boeing?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna message from him. I see him typing. All right. Here's a message. It says, "Hey babies, excited to have you on the project. We're looking forward with working with you. The first thing that we need you to build for us is a family roller coaster."
Okay.
Wait,
Classic.
why are they starting with a family roller coaster? There's a lot
Where
of
are the
other
families?
components to a theme park aside from the rides and attractions.
Well, see, a family
But why do
coaster is a
people go
fun
there?
thing because it's not just for the kids; it's for the family.
hmm
And when you have a nice family roller coaster, what's a family roller coaster? King Dakar is not a family roller coaster.
What is a family roller coaster?
Yeah, like
the
Thunder
Peppa
Mountain.
Pig roller coaster.
Like, Big Thunder Mountain is just a signature roller coaster.
Okay.
It's not a baby roller coaster, but it's not an adult roller coaster. It's a family roller coaster. It's fun for the
So-
whole family.
I think before we get to that, we do need to maybe section off a little bit of Babyland, because I feel like there has to be like a specific section. This, first of all, it's not called Babyland. We don't know what the name is yet.
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
the
so step number
entran-
one-
Is the entrance going to be this area? Like
I
the,
think that's a parking lot, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Easy.
I
In
think
case you
that's
can't
straight
tell,
line.
I do need to make this clear. In case you can't tell, this abandoned tract of mining land in Utah does have a visible, like, stain from iron in that section.
We're just
and
gonna paint that over.
So I will probably smell a little bit like blood in that area of the park. So maybe
That's fine.
maybe
That's a good,
sectioning
perfect
that
place for
off.
parking lot.
Maybe sectioning that off and making that into a park. This whole entire like thing.
Yeah, that's the parking lot.
We're gonna
and
get a
built
lot of
into the
people
entrance.
parking. That's kind of awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
This
it.
is
Perfect.
This is
Nice.
park. This is parking.
Yeah.
Are we gonna just determine what our general theme is later?
I think the theme is fun.
Figure out how to brand shit after it's
The
all built.
theme is fun.
This is
This was my big question: is if what the theme is.
I
The
don't
theme
want
is
to
to
limit
play.
us. Yeah, the theme is play.
It's whatever
joy.
fucking works. The theme whatever is good at the time, I think.
No, the
All right.
Magic Kingdom is like that. It's fun. We're trying to
The
brand
theme's
fun.
magic.
separated into distinct themed zones.
Okay. Well, we need a fucking family roller coaster, Synth.
Okay,
As
I
a
think
theme park
that-
fan, you think you're so fucking smart. What's the roller coaster? Give me a pitch.
Do I
You
want
open
to?
this up.
Do I want to give anybody the marker? We have a lot of
Yeah,
markers
give Synth,
right
give
now.
Synth
If
the
anyone
marker.
wants
Give
one.
Synth the marker.
All right, Synth, I'm giving you the marker. This is being thrust upon you. Good
You can
luck.
start us off.
Start us off, buddy.
All right.
I'm gonna
family
lure
roller
it back
coaster,
really
remember,
fast
not
'cause
too
I forgot
crazy.
my phone in the other room.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
the Boeing mascot.
This is the Boeing mascot. You're dropping the Boeing
Oh.
mascot already?
I see.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm back. What's going
I
on
thought the
here?
entire park was supposed to be Boeing themed.
No,
No,
that's not
no.
the theme. The theme, Sith, you need to understand. People are going to Boeing Park, which is not what it's called, by the way, to get their minds off of Boeing.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
But I do think I will say, having one little Boeing element as like a visible thing, just like a little friendly reminder, is
Well,
not a bad idea.
I was imagining that there might be, you know how like at Magic Kingdom or whatever. Let me take the reins for 1 second. You know how at Magic Kingdom you have like, this is my drawing of the Disney castle. You have this, you have this to remind you
Yeah.
that you're at
Wow,
Disney.
you did a good job.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the centerpiece.
Yeah, it has like the tower where Belle lives in.
It has a big
And-
arrow shooting up, pointing up.
And it has her door. It has the
I was
door.
going to talk about this before Boot insisted that we just have one big blob of themed area.
I didn't say this. Look.
I was gonna say I feel like maybe in the center, like by the entrance or something, you have like a really big like. Shit, I'm using that. Whatever. You have
If
like
you
a
make-
really big like.
If you make color to the whiteboard color when you delete stuff, it'll fill it in with the whiteboard color.
Oh, good idea. And it's just like
You
it's
think
just
it's like a
plane.
vertical plane, like it's going up.
You think that won't be very good or structurally sound
can I
or
give a
stand up
pitch?
to high
Can I give a
winds.
pitch?
Yeah, what's your pitch? I feel like we need to start off a little bit like this to like.
I have an
get
idea.
us
Like,
into
as,
fucking
just to know what we're
swing
doing.
of
Just to know
things.
what we're doing. Scooch to the right a little bit. So I love Synth's idea. What I'm imagining is whatever this family coaster ends up being. Let's say that this is just whatever roller coaster. It's dead center of the park, and we have a huge fucking big happy Boing as our park's like. Boing is our like centerpiece, and her doors are open, and that's the premise of the ride.
All of
being
the
dropped,
fun
like,
came out of her.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
being on a Boing. Okay, I have an idea. I have an
Wait,
idea.
I got it.
Falling out
Oh
of
my
a boing
God.
is fun.
Yeah, no, wait, that's it. This is the top of the roller coaster. Like once it goes up, you drop out of the Boing, and it's the first thing you do in the park. You gotta ride the roller coaster. So you drop out of the
You
Boing,
have to?
and they don't have to, but like it's so cool. Everyone's gonna. It's a family roller coaster. And as you go down, you spell out across the whole like land. The whole land. Yeah, like Fortnite! Just like Fortnite!
Oh my god. It should have a battle bus.
No, Boing is the battle bus here.
Yeah, Boing is the battle bus. Fun is
You know-
in the Boing plane.
You know, I was expecting that to say fun is in the air.
No, fun
I
is
thought
in
it was
the
gonna
Boing. What?
end at fun is in the boing.
No, it's in the Boing plane because they're really trying. After the disaster with their space shuttle, they're going back to planes. I think that's the big thing.
Hang on.
They're letting those people die in space.
Okay, Synth, go for it.
And we can
That's great, Qweave. It's really good. It's a good idea.
Joy
Joy.
is.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Oh.
vertical.
Boing joins
Okay.
in the plane.
Yo!
Joy is in the
Wow.
Dude, that's huge. But you can
Okay,
also
okay.
read it as fun is in the joy is in
Here's
the
my
Boing
pitch. Here's my
plane.
pitch. This is like the gateway. This is the entrance. It's coming through the big triangle.
Tyler,
Big
thank you
triangle.
for the gift sub.
The big triangle seemed like a runway, right? Like this is the runway into the
Yeah,
park.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Again,
And the
I thought we weren't
big-
making the whole place Boing themed anymore.
This is the
but-
entrance. This is the entrance. So we get
It's
it
just
now.
the
We get it
entrance.
now.
It's a themed entrance area so you don't get confused.
Yeah.
This is what it's huge, and a person's like this
Yeah.
big, right? And it's
Yeah.
just a walkway underneath the wings of this
represented here
plane
by a block of cheese.
that says "fun is in the
Fun is in the, you kind of wrote "come" with a K, which I love.
And then behind it, we have some trees, like white trees, like white
Oh, like
sakura
clouds.
blossoms to be like
I actually,
clouds.
this
Oh,
is great
yeah.
That's
because
awesome.
I've actually have been working independently on white trees. I've been making those, so I can bring in a couple of my new trees that I've invented for the Boing Park.
Okay, so here's the pitch,
Yeah.
right? This is the entrance now, because the first thing you see is "fun is in the Boing," and then "joy is in
Joy
the
is in the
plane." So you
Boing.
think, I gotta get in the plane, right? So you go in.
And then you get it, and then it turns out that fun is coming out of the plane. It's everywhere now.
Yeah, and now the whole thing is in the plane because now you're in the fun. And the first thing you see coming out as you go through is
Oh my
Ah.
god!
once you go through, you see Big Boing's Adventure over here, and they're also a plane. So you're like, maybe that's where the fun is.
So this
So
is
that's the
so
funnest place to
entire
go.
slogan is to try and trick you into riding the first roller coaster you see because it doesn't look fun. But once you see the slogan, you're like, whoa!
Are we going to have to make every
I gotta
block
write that.
plane themed? Otherwise, no one
No,
will
no,
know what the
look,
fun
look,
is.
look. Here's what happens, right?
Yeah, here's what happens.
So the first roller coaster is you drop out of the plane. So let's imagine this is our whole park, right? Like this is the whole park. And this is too big, obviously, for the roller coaster.
It's
But
kind of like an
you
egg.
drop out of the plane. I think we theme the park around the whole world.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
So
Everywhere that Boeing goes,
that's everywhere.
you never
Wow.
know.
Oh shit!
Boeing specifically
America.
doesn't travel anywhere. They just produce planes.
Shut the
You
fuck up,
never
son.
know.
They
You
go
never
everywhere.
know. You never know where a Boeing is gonna take you.
True.
Maybe.
Those
Wait.
points take you anywhere, Synth.
Wait. Get this. A dude. Brain blast. Jimmy Neutron. Watch
Okay.
this.
Yeah, let's see
Here's
it.
the boing ride. Let's say normal roller coaster. Everyone queues in. Each queue portion exits you in a different spot,
Whoa.
and you don't know which one you're gonna get
You're
because
not-
you
you're-
never know where boing is gonna take you.
I think this might be a
ridiculous.
bad
You
Great.
never know where you're going with boing, and
The
then
logistics of this are not going to work out.
no, they will because it's only 3 tracks, and it's like one of them goes under one of them and loops on the other, and then this one goes in like a cavern. This one goes above the cavern.
Yeah,
and this one skates across the ocean. We have a big pool over here, big pool,
So-
like right
Oh
back here.
my god.
Dude, I have a question.
Yeah.
What if you want to go somewhere specific?
If you want to go somewhere specific, you take the fucking monorail. You don't take the plane. The fun of a boing is you
okay.
never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's coming next when you're up
Okay.
on a boing.
This is awesome because I was going to make one of the worlds in Boeing World. I was going to make one of them heaven, which might be good because you might end up there. Okay.
So, the plane can either take you through the tunnel, which brings you as if you're underwater, and then drops you out into seas, or it goes above it all and does like a little twirl around and gets to the skies, and then the last one brings you to the earth.
I
And
feel
there's
like
a big pool to represent the ocean.
I do feel like Earth should probably be the biggest one too. I feel like that's the main century. That's the central point of the world. I don't care about the other 2 things. There's more land than
Okay.
water and sea.
Okay, that's fair. But I do think the sea is important.
What?
So
Old King fucking Sapphire over
logistically,
here.
how are the roller coaster cars getting back to the station?
You
What
walk.
do you mean?
Automation.
Look, Synth. Imagine, let me simplify the track for you. Here's one, right?
Let
And
me
the cars-
simplify this for your simple mind.
I'm simplifying this.
Whoa.
You don't
There's one,
understand the Boeing
2,
coaster.
3. Endpoint.
Okay. Alright, there's gonna be so
Loop
much
back around.
track everywhere. This is gonna be
Yeah.
a nightmare to
No,
maintain.
no. Look at this. Because of the way that it works with this 3-prong, they interconnect right like here. They just loop right back in. It just becomes one track.
Okay. I'm not gonna question the logistics too much because Boeing gave us $1 billion to make the park,
Yep.
and I don't think maintenance is our problem.
It's not this is a safety concern. I don't think we want the Boeing roller coaster having a head-on
Synth?
collision with another car.
Why? There's no head-on
no,
collision
no.
here. This is 3 different tracks.
Hold on. Synth, I need to make this clear. We don't talk about safety concerns in the Boeing park. Okay?
You get off at one of the 3 drop points.
It's a
and
sensitive
from
topic
there,
for
the
Boeing.
carts move back.
This
You know
makes
those
Boeing's
Mario
very
Kart maps
afraid.
that aren't like a loop, right? Like there's 3 sections. It's like that. It's one single ride down. You don't end up where you started. And then all the windows along the side and some seats,
Yeah, that looks good.
and then you see the sun coming through the top.
This is
Just
really
look
hard
it
to
up.
interpret.
Yeah, I'm really this is a little bit difficult to
And
understand
once-
what you're drawing.
Once you come up, you're going into the cargo hold of the
Looking at
Boeing.
your plans, there's so many. You never know what you're gonna get on a Boeing. That's one of the big things.
So
There's, like,
functionally, what's going on is you're going up into the Boeing, and then you're all dropping. And
This
once
is an
you
animal.
drop-
That's a bird.
No, this is Boeing. There's Boeing's big smile. This is her open cargo hold.
okay,
this is her-
she looks
Oh,
very
okay, I see,
trained.
I see
She looks
her.
very
I'm not
trained
sure
right
I
now.
like the imagery presented here.
Now look, and then this
What's
is
wrong
just
with
like this is just a fuselage themed launch port. So once you drop out, the cloud theming is what's going around. Like you don't know what's beneath these clouds, but
So-
you know that you're gonna go behind something.
Are we like the fuel that's going into Boeing?
No, you're the riders. I guess you are. I guess it's like a transfer.
Yeah, we're like fuel for Boeing to consume. I like that.
I like it. I like
Is
it. You're
Boeing
like
alive?
What I'm,
Yes.
Boeing is both alive and not alive.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I
So what
Can
we
I
can
see-
imagine. Wait, go on, Seth. Go on, Seth.
can I suggest an alternate way to enter the plane?
Yeah.
There. I'm
Yeah,
taking
take the
I'm
marker
taking
away.
the marker.
Take the marker away.
We just
Oh wait, hold
just
on.
have
Before
it-
you go, I'm just gonna quickly give everyone controls, just in case anyone is like, I want to interject.
So, let's say the loading platform is here, and we go up and we.
That's fine.
You go up, yeah. Oh, sorry, that's me.
Why?
I'm gonna move my mouse.
Stop
Okay.
moving around your mouse.
I wasn't moving it around, it was just steady there.
And
Oh,
we're going into boing through the
The cargo doors.
no, the bay door.
The bay door. Oh, you're going in through the side. So,
Yeah.
Synth, you inspired me. And what you
Oh, thank
inspired
God.
me is you made me think about the alternate ways I'm going to take control, how you could get into Boeing. And I thought the problem is that I have the fuselage to treat us like we're passengers. But the one thing that everyone who's ever been on a plane has always dreamt of
Yeah.
is...
Let's see if I agree with you on this.
Here's the entry. You get in. Every one of these fucking carts is shaped like a bag.
That just is not
Oh,
never ever
wow.
not
It's a big
one
bag. Hold on.
Wish
You
to
go
ride
in.
the cargo conveyor belt into a
You
blank.
go into the conveyor belt and you take the luggage carousel, and that's what you're going up into.
You know?
And it's all the fun of all like the travel. It's like open briefcases of like, oh, visit Hawaii, visit France, all of these like places that this luggage has been. And then once you get into Boeing, it all makes sense, and there you drop out, and you spread the love and the fun and the joy across the world.
Woo!
Can I
You're like a
suggest
care
one-
package.
can
You're
I
like a
suggest
beautiful care
one
package.
Thing? Can I suggest one
Yeah.
thing? Can there be like a really outdated animatronic also?
Yes,
Oh,
Kelly,
that's,
in
like, real
animatronic.
fucking scary.
Yeah, like I want like
Can
a
I-
kind
can
of
I
give
see
a
the
pitch?
animatronic?
yeah.
Okay.
Noel, go crazy. Give us an
Well,
animatronic.
can I give you a pitch?
Yeah.
I'm imagining these are the guys telling you on your way up, so I think they should be bags. I should think some level of anthropomorphic bag. Oh my god, sorry. I was moving
Whoa!
my
That's
Stop
part
it,
of it. That's
Boo.
part of it.
like I'm imagining
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god. This animatronic better give first graders nightmares.
So, and then there's like a little metal plate here with like engraved
Uh-huh.
teeth, and a metal plate here with engraved teeth.
And he's going, safe travels! Enjoy
Safe
your
travels!
flight!
It's a big sign that says it looks exactly like this.
If we have a $1 billion budget, why are we purchasing a very outdated animatronic?
We have,
We have
so-
to
we
save
have more
money.
important. We have
We have
more
to
important
save
things to
mon-
spend
we-
money on than the fucking lift queue.
This is our first fucking ride. And like isn't that important?
Oh, you can't see the Noel drawing? Hey,
It's
Qweave, can you
literally-
quickly
Oh, yeah,
adjust
hold on,
the...
hold on. Oh yeah, I'm blocking.
In
it
case you're
with my big
curious,
fat fucking head. Yeah, give me a second. Let me fix this.
Can we scoot you two like down or something? Is
Yeah,
that
I think
possible?
scooching you two down is probably a good idea.
Oh,
True.
I hate scooching down.
It's okay.
So
Okay, there
it's
you go.
got metal
Is
teeth
it-
because people can only relate to other things that have like similar bodily features as them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
metal
also,
teeth.
but
So-
also, it's kind of like how like a luggage is eating your clothes
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually really cute. There's like
He's got like
clothes hanging
socks coming
it.
out of his mouth.
It's
He's
like
got like
a
the sock, the
torn
missing
clothes.
socks.
It's all the missing socks. His mouth is full of socks.
His mouth is full of socks.
Um,
Oh, that's adorable.
That's
And
kind
to,
of
ma-
cute.
to give him more like of a cartoon appeal, he has like this hand waving you goodbye.
And it's going like forward and back, like.
Yeah.
And can it be like loud?
Like towards the front and the back.
Yeah, it's like a waving cat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my design.
Okay, so what I'm imagining is this is the lift queue. You go in and you brush underneath the little like tarp thing, and you're going up and you're going up, and as you go up, here's the bags, and right by like the exit is our beautiful guy, and he's huge. He's like this big, right?
Yeah.
Like here's his hand, and a person, for example, is like this big. So here's him. Here's his big hand. And he's saying safe travels to the car that's like this big. And he goes right up to him so you get a good look. Like his hand waving is a good perspective.
Yeah, you see it
So
from
you
a far
go
away.
up, and now you're in Boeing, and it makes sense because your luggage, that's why you're being carried. We don't want to have imagery of people dropping out of planes, and then you get dropped out of the plane.
Okay.
And from here, the ride writes itself because you split. It's just like what scenery that you want.
Can
right?
I give one more suggestion?
Yeah, hit me. I feel like once we get like the mid part of this ride, because the out part's easy. One goes in the water, one lands on the land, and one goes into the sky.
My suggestion is, can the bag animatronic be named Bagsy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And it's like a kind of like going to be the first.
I'm gonna
like,
do something crazy.
This is the first animatronic that you see when you enter the park, so this should leave a good impression with people.
It lets them know what they're in for.
Now again, you said it doesn't matter. We're not going to spend a lot of money on our
Why can't I type
flagship
this?
attraction, apparently.
Well, only on Bagsy. The attraction's
I
gonna
can't-
cost
it doesn't
a
let me
lot
type.
of money.
It doesn't let me. Oh, I don't have a keyboard. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's on this little sticker?
Does it say
It says-
Bagsy?
If found,
Hmm.
If found,
Return.
we've lost.
no, return to.
If found, never worn.
What was his name? Bagsy or
Bagsy.
Bobsley?
Bagsy. Kind of like Bubsy, but Bagsy. It's
Bagsy.
So,
Then that's not his name.
do you
That's what
return
No,
him
that's
to
his
him?
name.
He
Yeah,
has
bring
to
him back to
return
himself. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome theming.
So, what do you think? Like the tracks
Sorry.
go down. This one like does a low loop and it circles around. It's like so. Imagine there's like a spire, right?
Hang
This
on,
is functionally on a spire.
Back up, back up, back up, back
Hold on,
up.
hold on,
There's
hold
a-
on,
there's
hold
a
on.
fucking spire.
This is just like a girder. This is structural. This is what like the thing's resting on.
Synth, what are you saying?
Why is that tag plastered on him? Why isn't it just like hanging off of his handle like a
It's
normal
because
bag tag?
he
would?
goes on a flight. He goes on a flight, so you want to make sure it's attached. It's a recognizable feature for the baggage claim.
Yeah.
So
I
what
also
makes
don't
what
want us
makes
to
the
have to
ride
make
fun?
unnecessary props that children could steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
What
is a
makes this-
child going to approach Bagsy?
What
He's
are,
like,
are
you
these
can't fucking
going
do that
arteries?
alive.
Oh my god.
No, this is using alternate like colors to show the tracks.
Okay. Okay.
So what makes this fun is even though they're simple rides, there's still like curves, there's still adventure,
This,
and
this looks violent.
the thing is that if I'm going down,
if
if I'm going down, right, I'm like, yay, I'm having fun. This is me having fun.
Aw.
yeah, that's you having
then-
fun.
There's the little cloud structure that we have circling the whole thing. This whole tower is covered in like clouds, maybe like a skyscraper tip or something, right? Just to
That's
be
a
like
middle
you're in the air theming. No, it's not. It's a skyscraper. I just said that.
Okay.
It's got a big
I-
light bulb on the top.
I do feel
And
like
it's coming
we're
through the cloud cover.
almost
Wait.
done with this one.
We're almost done because we see
'Cause
the
we
whole
do-
image. It's
yeah.
perfect.
I can picture this in my head, and I'm ready
And
to
then
start.
meanwhile, as this is going, there's the other track, which it's not red. It's just coincidental that looks like that.
Okay. You made it a more
This one-
violent red.
I know I'm using cone because you just said it was too
Jesus
violent.
Christ.
You made it like blood colored.
No, I didn't. This one is going like above you, so you're seeing another track as you go, like you're on this adventure together. Like these are all little passerbys. So even though you all go on the same ride together, you split off, and it's like how on a plane sometimes you meet someone and then you never know what happens.
So
You
if
never
I
know what
go
adventure
with
they
my
go on.
friends, is it possible that my friends will end up just in a different section of the park entirely than me?
Yes.
That's
No, because
kinda-
it's a decently sized cart, and they do by groups.
Okay. And they assume that they all use like airplane seats and stuff.
No, because you're in
Yeah.
bags.
Okay. Okay.
The carts are shaped like bags.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
it was all bag themed.
No,
I'm
because
a
your
really
luggage.
big fan of
Your
imagery
luggage-
of your bag falling out of the back of the plane into anywhere around the world.
Well, it's like fun, Synth. Your bag's full of fun stuff.
It's
and so is the
magical.
plane
It's
plane.
magical.
Boing's like
Maybe-
a box of chocolates.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get, and that's what makes it fun. We're about fun. The fun is in the boing. The fun is in the joy is in the plane.
I think this
So
is
all I'm
good.
imagining is this all like goes out, and functionally you just have the one that goes back, one that goes left, one that goes right,
Okay.
and that gives us a jumping off point for our worlds. We made a beautiful
Like
ride
Fortnite.
here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this is awesome. I'll save this. I'll save this as our Boing one. This is Boing one.
Okay, so remember, we're trying to leave the Boeing theming, but we play around with the world, with the
Yeah,
water,
right.
the
This
sky,
is
and you.
this is as intensive as our Boing themed shit's gonna get, probably mostly.
Mhm.
Like, this is a great entrance. This is a great setup to the world. Our park that doesn't have a name. One last question: What is this ride called?
Boing World : Heaven.
Boing World Heaven is only one of the tracks. I think it should be called Land, Sea, and Air. Boeing's Big Bag Adventure.
I think it should be called the
Boeing's Big Bag Bailout.
No, that's a little bit too long. Kids won't understand that. I think it should be called Plane Ride.
Sorry,
Plane
something
ride.
else that I'm noting here. This is a really tall coaster for a family coaster.
That's slow.
No, it's not.
It doesn't
Yes,
go that
it
fast.
is. Go back to your image of.
That was to make the lines clear.
It's gonna be a little bit shorter than that. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Like it's tall, but it's not going on flips or nothing.
So what? Our candidates for names. We could decide this with a vote while we figure out what our next thing is if we want. So
I'll email this to Boing.
We have what was yours, Noel?
Boing World, Heaven. Boing World : Heaven.
Heaven. And Boot, what was yours?
I said Boeing's Big Bag Bailout.
Okay, mine is the Fun Plane Ride. And Simp, what's your idea for a name?
Boing's Trip of a Lifetime.
Whoa! Wait, fuck my idea, dude. I love that one. Because then it's not just the ride itself; it's also your ride through the amusement park.
So, chat, I'm gonna put this to a vote. Dude, Fun Plane Ride and Boing World Heaven are flopping.
We have 0 votes.
Nobody fucking ever. This is bullshit.
Fuck y'all.
Are you fucking kidding me? Right side of the table, underrated right now.
Can we go to our map and position where things are?
Yes, I can.
We're not doing shit to that glass ceiling.
So what I think we should do is functionally we get the select tool, like the lasso, to the left. No, that's not the lasso. Left. Left.
Stop commanding me!
There
I know
we
where
go.
it is. You're like fucking saying left over and over again. It's like stresses me out in MS Paint. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
It's like weird
So
to do that.
we can delete a portion of this and then just like fill in and be like, that's what this is.
How big is this?
I feel like this is the entrance / like if you want to manually walk around the park, that's the right spot.
Like this?
Yeah, that's perfect. You can just hit delete. That's entrance.
Okay. This is. Oh jeez, I'm just gonna use text.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna use text.
That's fine.
And Boing's Trip of a Lifetime. What the fuck? It's so small. Boing's Trip of a Lifetime one.
Well, I'm really happy about that. That one's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
Sure, whatever.
The world's smallest letters.
Okay, and I'll make this clear by also filling it in so it's mentioned off.
This looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Now, can I? Okay, I have it. That's Boing's Big Adventure.
Sorry, I have an issue with the park layout. Why is the entrance offset from the parking lot like that?
Because the
Because
fucking
the parking lot's
monorail is going to go
nasty.
around. You want to be able to walk to it. There's 2 entrances.
There's
you just wrote
Boing's Trip.
Trip.
Yeah.
Nice
what the
color
fuck do you
you
want me
chose
to
for
do? Are you like mad at me for writing the name of the ride?
I'm going to reconnect to your parsec just to try and see if I can fix this mouse thing.
Okay. He's mad.
I'm not mad.
This employee is mad.
He's been calling me mad all day. It's really crazy.
You've been mad. You've been mad as hell. Alright. So we have a dark ride to make.
Yeah. This is saved out. We can clear it. Clear
Let's
the
delete
canvas.
this,
Clear the
yeah.
whiteboard. I like that the whiteboard is like beige.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like worn out since last time we did one of
It
these.
makes it easy on the eyes.
Okay, so
So we
I'm
need
writing
to
in
we
big-
need to back
big
up
text.
a little bit.
Okay,
I
so-
am writing Darf ride. Just to like Darf
Darf
ride. Alright, what are we backing
Seth,
out
go
for?
on.
Based on our theming from the coaster, we're gonna have 3 themed zones, right? Heavenland, Oceanland, and Earthland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to fit this concept into one of those lands.
Yeah.
We could take the map and section out our lands if we want.
Oh yeah.
We should probably do that.
We could do that. I could just draw some outlines to make
Okay,
it
so
kinda
something that's important to me. I think we should have a big like water portion, and that's like functionally directly behind Boeing's Trip. You ever see like the Epcot pool?
No.
And the reason why I'm saying
Yeah.
that is so that we can do like a fireworks show and have like a nice reflecting pool. I think that's important for a theme
Okay,
park.
so where do you want that to be?
Let me see if I can get my mouse. I'm gonna go to the select tool, and I'm just gonna like hover my idea.
Okay.
My idea is like,
Oh my god, that's so much space for that.
yeah, but that's the whole ocean.
You know what? This is good because that's probably cheaper than having to make a bunch of rides. Maybe
Yeah.
you're onto something.
I don't.
And you could
think
always put
it
a
hits.
we could always put like an island in there. So this is the sky proper, right?
That's about what I was thinking for Sky, because I think Sky should be a short trip if you're on a Boeing.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
at
short
the
trip
same
to
time,
heaven when you're on a Boeing, because it's so fun on
We
one.
can do like high up,
Good marketing.
and the Earth decreases in height, quote unquote, as you go down. So this is like if we want to do a mountain,
Sorry,
we're over
I
here.
think we need
What
to
the
back up
fuck
again.
are you
Why does the
flames?
park
We're over
have
here.
2 entrances? If our
So that
That was
flagship
Noel's
ride
idea.
is...
That was Noel's idea.
Yeah, that's my good idea if you want to skip all the lame shit.
Because
No, I
Boeing
have a
doesn't
good
just
idea.
make planes; they also make
Shoes.
That's the hater entrance.
rocket
Whoa!
ships.
Oh,
rocket
this is
ship.
Holy
Spaceland.
shit!
Yeah, Spaceland.
Oh my
There could
god!
be a tiny space world that you can't get to on the plane. You have to take the monorail to Spaceland, or
Okay,
you go
either
in
way.
through the alternate entrance.
The point is, this part's the sky, and then the whole world is encompassed by this part. So if you want to do like regional themed rides and things like that, I like the idea of doing the big city. And you know how because we're like a theme park, all the buildings have to be tall. It's only the tops of them because it's still in the sky.
yeah,
So it's
'cause
like the
you're so
clouds
high
coming
up.
Oh
down.
yeah!
Yeah.
You're so high up, so it's just like the top floor of the big city. That's just like a general pitch. You get where I'm putting down, right? You're picking up
Yeah.
what I'm putting down.
I'm
Yeah.
picking it up.
Okay.
So, anyways, Dark Ride. Where does it go?
I think in Earthland, because I feel like Heavenland there's nothing bad up there. Heavenland is like a very desirable location. Dark rides are scary, that's why they're dark.
Yeah.
It could be in the quote unquote like ocean section.
Ooh, underwater.
I don't know.
Oh wait, space ride.
Holy shit!
Oh, he lost in space.
We don't want
I
that.
think we're trying to avoid association with that.
No, but here's the thing: if they get off the ride, they're gonna be like, "Damn, that was kind of fun."
See,
It's actually good when that happens.
Here's the thing, though, is I do have an idea for.
Okay, pitch me.
I do have an idea for a dark ride, kind of, because I have an idea for a character, and I think that this character would be a great addition to the park and could
Okay.
be the main character of the dark ride. Because I think one thing you'll see a lot, if you look at a lot of Disney dark rides right now, is there'll be like one central character and they just show up
Yeah.
over and over and over again. Like, yeah,
I think that's
you
important.
go to fucking Splash Mountain, fucking Tiana's showing up every 30 seconds to say, like, I'm making food! Or whatever. So I'm thinking that, except, and I do want to clarify, this is entirely unrelated to the company Boeing. This has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, which is the plan.
I think there should be a new evil character who's like a villain. There's like
Okay.
a villain of Boeing Park, and his name
Yeah.
is, I don't know what to make him look like. I just have a really good idea.
Give me the name.
I
feel
think
like you
there
have
should
name
be
in
a
your mind.
character named like William Whistleblower. And he's like an evil character.
Whistling Will.
Yeah, like
Whistling
Whistling
Willy!
Will.
Whistling Willy!
Whistling Willy.
Okay.
And he's like really like evil, and he's like a bad guy. He's really scary, and you want to avoid him
Yeah.
at all costs. And I think
He's
you
like
should,
a Bluto type character.
he's like Bluto, but fucking scary.
I was going to. I'm scared of tapping out, so I can't adjust my volume. But I was saying, like, I want Whistling Willy to be whistling the whole time.
Yeah, I
And
think that would be good.
occasionally somewhere in the park, you might just hear like a whistle effect played in the background, and that's like a big sort of like.
Yeah, so
ooh,
Whistling
something's
Willy's
back
big
there.
thing, in my mind, I can go over some character beats because I'm
Yeah,
really,
give me
I'm a
character
great
beats.
idea guy. What is it?
Oh my god.
What?
You can't do this again.
Yes, I can. I literally can. Here, he's whistling.
Oh yeah, you have to give him the whistling mouth.
So Whistling Willy's big thing is he likes spreading rumors, and you know how in Star Wars land in Disney they have like secret side quests where like Boba Fett shows up and is like, you have to plant the bomb on Jyn Erso or whatever. Whistling Willy will be there, and he'll like gather information on every guest that he sees and then spread lies about them. And that's kind of the thing about him that sucks, because he's gonna be a walk-around character too.
So what are his other traits?
He should have a whistle in his mouth, I think.
He does whistle. Okay, so like
I
I
think
thought he
should
was
have
whistling like himself.
No, I think he should have a physical whistle too.
so
Okay.
he's still kind of squarish.
Yeah.
But also he's a tombstone.
Oh!
I
Can you,
don't.
can we give him like more analog horror type eyes?
No.
No, I'm not gonna do analog horror, but
Okay.
on his forehead is a big shiny mirror for kids to see themselves
Whoa!
in. And so it's to remind them that they too, can be in the tombstone.
I
And
have
he
a
has a
number of
whistle.
concerns about this.
I like this more than the dirt block a lot.
No, I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
I like. What's your concern about this, then?
I don't think that we should have a reflective mirror on a costume character who is going to be unable to tell what he's pointing it at.
You can tell.
He can't.
He'll have
There's-
really
okay,
good
so-
eyesight.
There's hidden cameras in his eyes, and they have like AI facial recognition shit. So the mirror subtly turns to
Okay.
show everyone their face.
Oh wait, no.
Actually,
I have two pitches. I have two
I
pitches
have a
quickly.
really good idea that I want to do too. About
I'm
whistling
more
Willy.
concerned about shining the direct light of the sun into people's eyes.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not,
It doesn't
I'm not, I
matter.
don't care about that.
There's no
But-
concern. It's in the dark ride.
If you're on a plane,
We're in Devil's
the sun
Playground,
gets in
Utah,
your
can't be
eye-
that.
Oh,
we,
right.
we have forgotten to talk about the dark ride.
No, we haven't. This is the jumping
main
off point.
character of the dark ride.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
also a walk around character.
Yeah. So my pitch, if you don't mind me, whenever you like this,
Yeah.
is I want to have
Oh, where
very
do you
like
put my
subtly,
mouse?
whoop,
There.
very subtly. It's not just a mirror. It's like there's a space back there,
Ooh.
and behind the reflectiveness is like a scary skull.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Wow. So when you look with the right light, you can see your face with like a big skull over it.
Mhm.
That's kind of.
I have another concern.
What?
Yeah.
You're a fucking fountain of concerns, dude.
I think that a pane of glass in the character's forehead might
No, it's
be...
not a pane of
not
glass.
real
It could
glass.
be fucking plastic. Same
Yeah,
thing.
Okay,
It's a costume.
okay.
It's a costume.
Well, it's not reflective.
It's a little bit.
Pane of
reflective.
plastic is reflective. What are you talking about?
It doesn't have to be a good reflection. It just has to be a reflection.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to see yourself.
There's like.
Oh,
shiny-
wait,
This
hold
is
on.
the character.
Can I have my idea really fast?
Yeah.
Because I know one of the concerns was how he was going to be able to see. My theory is that the Whistling Willy performer. This is the Whistling Willy performer, right? He's like a
Uh-huh.
guy. This is like the side view of him. Okay. This is like the side view of Whistling Willy's performer. He's in the
Yeah.
suit. How does he see out there? He has a VR headset on.
Whoa. Whoa.
And Whistling Willy. Right, this is the suit. This is the suit. This is the suit.
Oh, is he sideways?
This is I literally said it's a side view. I made Whistling Willy way too big, but point
No,
is,
I meant like, is Whistling Willie's face on the performer's like left?
no. Whistling Willy sees out of the. This is the mirror.
Yeah,
right?
through the skull,
He
through the
sees
skull.
out of it because there's a camera up there, so he
Yeah.
always knows what's going on, and that's how he sees. Whistling Willy also has to be played by somebody who's really short.
I think this is...
Oh,
This is-
I think
we can get
when
a
you
kid-
leave the
a
park,
kid can be Whistling Willy.
when you leave the park, you can get a photo that Whistling Willie took of you.
yeah, he's like taking pictures all the time.
Yeah, and they're all
Wait,
going
oh!
to
I'm
the
gonna make an addition.
database.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I thought that was his one hair.
Oh, we could do
Should
a
not be a
fun.
child.
No, we could do a fun thing, right? Here's a fun thing. Here's a fun.
I have
this is
one
a
more-
real-
I have one more
No,
thing
I
next.
have
We
a
have
good
to move
idea.
on soon.
I have a really good idea. The park could have a special thing where every day one lucky kid gets to be Whistling Willy.
We are trying to deter the children from being
And then
in
we
any
don't-
way
and then we
attracted to
don't-
Whistling Willy.
And then we don't have to pay a performer because it's a fucking kid that is just at the park. It's
True.
like you get to be
I
Whistling
think
Willy today.
I don't approve of this because I want whoever's in Whistling Willie to be an artist. I want them to
I
have
guess
full
that's fair.
belief in it.
Can
I
we
want
pay
to be
them
some
very
fucking
little,
random.
though?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Additionally, I get with the suit, we don't actually need a VR headset. We can make the dark portions of Whistling Willy a thick mesh, a one-way mesh.
yeah.
Steve, could you give me keyboard control?
Okay.
I just
I
wanted
know
to
that's
say.
the
Listen to me.
I agree, Synth, I
I was
agree.
gonna respond to Synth because I was gonna say my idea. The camera is always recording, and then at the end of every month, we upload funniest fails at theme park videos that are recorded from it, and we get YouTube ad revenue with them to make more money for the
Yeah,
park.
that balances out.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
my
mean,
idea.
And when it goes viral, we upload like TikTok every day. Funniest family. Here's
have
the
a
name of the dark ride.
question.
Okay, here's my pitch.
Yeah, you have the fucking ride yet? He's in the water world now. You want to be in the water world so fucking badly.
You don't want to make a water landing.
Watery grave.
I think that Whistling Willie's water, the alliteration goes a long way.
I think that's fair, and I do like that it's a watery grave because Whistling Willie is dead, and you're next. You're like next.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, about the title, I think this might be a little too scary for kids, and also we want each of the words to have a W in it, so we could call it Whistling Willie's Watery Qweave.
Yeah. Like cute with it.
Yeah.
The big thing is I've come up with a really innovative new concept. These are called fear spots. And there are going to be a few spots in the ride where something really bad happens and it's very scary. And they happen at roughly every corner. I think that on average, every dark ride should have about 5 to 6 fear spots.
Okay.
I do think there should be one at the end as well.
I have a question.
Yeah, what is it?
Why is this a straight line?
This isn't the literal ride. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
I'm just kind of explaining what my idea
Okay.
is. So
Well,
the
that's
big,
pretty much everything here.
So my big fear spot is, let's say that for this ride, maybe you're underwater, you're in a submarine. Maybe, maybe midway through, right? It feels like we have like a pressure, like a false pressure that we build up in the ride, and maybe it gets really high for a second, and you get scared because you think you're gonna die underwater. And then as soon as
the
that,
ride actually underwater?
True.
yeah, it is. It's like the 20,000 Leagues ride. And then, after that, as soon as you're really scared, another fear spot really fast because there's a big knocking at one of the windows. Whistling Willie's there, and he's whistling really loudly.
Yeah,
And
like
then
really
as soon,
fast
and then
too.
I would have like somebody maybe sits and they like witness what's going on, and they like pull a lever to make him like hop up or down, like he's attached to the rides, like the little boat that you're in.
So one of these fear spots could be, you're riding through, and then assuming there's like submarine lights lighting your way, right?
Yeah, I think that it should be in like a submarine.
Yeah, all of those flicker and shut off, and then from secret compartments hidden at the top of this is my submarine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of hidden compartments at the top of the submarine, while all the lights are powered off, like ambiguous meat chunks and shit just kind of fall out all over everyone that hits them, and they get freaked out because they don't know what it is. And then the lights flicker back on, and they're like, it's just ambiguous meat.
Yeah.
This is untenable.
It would be props. They wouldn't be real.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking how. They'd have to be attached to strings.
Well,
or
I
some
was
sort
kind of
mechanism,
hoping that it
surely.
could be real ambiguous meat.
Synth, don't worry, they are vegan.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with what I was talking about.
Synth,
I'm just saying, I know you're concerned about it, but it will be vegan.
Synth, it'll cheer you up to make a fear spot. We have a few fear spots to detail.
I'm
Give me a
not
fear
sold
spot.
on this
I give another
entire
pitch?
ride concept.
Why?
This is my start for the pitch.
Okay, fine.
So you're
I
trying
don't
to find.
think Boeing produces submarines.
Well, but
I know,
that's not the point.
it's not Boeing themed. It's about the wonders of the world. And just by coincidence, you hear a rumor that Whistling Willie is undersea and you have to go try and find him.
Yeah, and he's not related to Boeing in any way.
I just think
Yeah.
that flying a plane to go ride a submarine is not the
People do
experience
that all
that
the
your
time.
traditional
Okay, so
American
here's-
family would have.
I don't care
But
about
it's
that.
fucking
supposed to be
amazing. That could
adventure.
literally even be in the commercial. It's like, fly a plane and then ride a submarine.
It's about the
I think-
miracles of
Cool.
transit
Yeah.
in general.
Why?
Like, I think in the beginning, here's what happens. In the beginning, it's like we're just going into the normal water. And it's like kind of basically a pool.
Yeah.
And we have the first little scary thing is we have the friendly waiver. He's like, hi, welcome down.
That's pretty scary.
And he's doing a wave and he's so excited to see you. And he's swimming in the pool with you, and he's like directing like
Yay.
this way for the submarine, this way to Whistling Willie. And once you get close enough to him,
Does he get like pulled underwater?
just like fucking like instantly.
That's actually really good because
Just
that
instantly
could be a very simple animatronic, I think.
Yeah. And maybe there's like a bunch of guys like seeing you off, and they're just like waving animatronic.
Oh, you know what my
Slash,
idea
like,
is? My
the same
idea,
guy,
I
and
like
none
this.
of them notice.
No,
None of them notice
I
because
like
they're looking
this.
at you.
I like this idea. I think whoever's like in the back should get pulled down, so you can miss it. If you're
Oh,
not in the
yeah!
front.
Yeah! You're right!
So
like the guy in
they're-
the water is fine, it's just like the person back here gets...
Yeah, like whoever's back there gets like.
And you see like a huge like...
Yeah, I was gonna say you could have like a little geyser effect in there too. So when he gets pulled down, like some water splashes up and maybe mix like red food coloring with it.
No, I don't think it should be that graphic. This is a family ride.
Well, it's red because they're in the Red Sea. That's like a famous place. You're not
Maybe
fucking
the
like
sign...
that,
Yeah,
man.
the sign says this way.
Through the Red Sea.
If the submarine ride is underwater, how would you see this effect?
No, because it starts on the surface,
Yeah.
and it goes deep, and it's not really that deep because like security concerns.
No, it's
but
mostly just
you
like
feel like it's really deep. You're
It's
right
mo-
under the
it's like
surface, but you
simulated.
feel like you're really deep.
like I said, I'm
and at the
picturing
very end, you resurface.
I'm picturing like Great Submarine Voyage Disneyland kind of.
Yeah,
except like
that stays at a constant level the entire time.
No, this ride is going
Not
like
ours.
this.
ours is going down. ours
Oh,
is
that's a really good visual.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, so the graph could.
Wait, hold on. This might be off screen
this.
right now.
Okay, hold on. I'll just do it over here. The graph could go underwater and be there, and then something really fucking scary happens, so you have to surface as fast as possible, and it's an almost like vertical incline.
It would not be physiologically possible.
Why?
There are
Okay,
elevators.
no, I have a better
exist.
pitch. Here's a better pitch.
Yeah.
You're going in and you're diving and you're an adventure, and it goes like that,
Whoa!
and then it goes back.
Whoa!
No.
Okay,
No.
I don't know about
The mechanism you're describing here would have to be underwater. There's absolutely no way that you're going to be able to do maintenance on this. The track should be broken down constantly.
No, so Synth, here's what it
That's
looks
not
like.
our
okay?
problem.
You're underground. You're underground. There's
scroll
a
down.
there's a big pusher on top of this room, right? And it's a big piston. You can't see it. This is on the outside in the room. And when your submarine gets into this like room, the big piston fires, and
This sounds.
and then raises you up.
So what you're trying to do is the Tower of Terror drop, but in a room filled with water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so by the
And,
way, Jan,
what we
Bingle,
can do-
first time chat. What in God's name is happening? We're building a theme park.
Through this section, like maybe like an evil tentacle slowly curls over your boat, and you're like, "Oh, what's that thing gonna do?" You think it's not gonna grab you, and then it pulls you down, and that's the big. Like,
I
moment.
have an idea.
Go for it.
I have an idea.
This will kill people. Water pressure.
I don't
There's
know
no
if
water
I'm-
down there.
I don't know how sold I am on the giant drop part, but I do have one idea. I like the tentacle being wrapped around the submarine.
Okay.
My idea, this would be kind of a big money part of the ride, right? This would be like a big money part, right?
Yeah.
You think it's
Oh,
like a
are
tentacle.
you Okay.
You think it's like a tentacle, but actually, you get wrapped
Oh
up.
shit!
You get wrapped up.
Ooh.
This is you and your little submarine, right? This is you and your little submarine. And then, out one of the windows, you slowly lift up, and this is how you start surfacing. Out one of the windows, you start slowly surfacing, and
Okay.
it's a giant Whistling Willie.
Ah!
And you don't know what it is because it's dark, and you know that you're rising up, and you just see like the shadow of him.
Yeah,
You
it's
see
just-
your shadow back there.
Also, the
then-
loudest, scariest fucking alarm is playing the whole time.
Yeah.
And you
the
hear
whole submarine's
really,
like,
really
"Bow,
loudly.
bow."
You hear like a loud whistling that fills the
So-
submarine.
Yeah. So what I'm imagining is there's a light on the front of the submarine functionally, and because you're going to grab from the side, you can't see him. It's only the barely glisten, but the hand turns you towards him. So when you're like
No.
up there, it's
No,
just
I
like
was-
almost
I was-
exclusively just like his face, and you're like right looking at it because you only see that bit like lit up as you look at him when he looks at you, and then you get out, and that's the big reveal. Is the light flashes him.
I was on board with this concept until the hand was actually grabbing the submarine and
Yeah,
turning.
No,
it.
it's not.
I do have to say, I was really proud that I said something and Synth didn't say, no, that's wrong. I felt like I was doing a great job. Because my idea for the end of the ride was just going to be, he, like, lifts you up, you get really scared, and then the submarine leaves his hand. Like, he's not actually holding it, right? It's just like a little simulation.
So, like I said, we're on a
and
track
then
the whole time.
But I wasn't picturing him turning, because I want the animatronic to be like, it's really big, but it's also really vague, because
Yeah.
we want to spend as little money as possible, and this is going to be mad expensive if it's complicated enough to see
So-
what's happening.
It could be the lights on the inside, like the personal cabin lights that are flashing, or what lets you see like just the silhouette of his face.
Yeah, like, I want silhouette of face, or, like, you know, just, like, a little sketchy details, but I think this is overall, like, a low detail animatronic that in 10 years you'll see a really weird, scary picture of the abandoned, like, remnants of, and you'll be like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I don't think we should be planning for abandonment 10 years out.
Okay, I'm
I don't know,
sorry,
I think it's
in
kinda cool.
100 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, sure.
In
And
100
who
years.
gives a
it's
fuck?
built
We got
so
$1
well.
billion.
We have to deliver. If we
Why do you
don't
give a
deliver
shit?
a reasonable product.
I do have
Then
to be
what?
honest, I did just spend a couple million of our dollars on a lot of archive fashion items, so I have blown through some of the budget in my own time since I started streaming, but it's okay.
That's okay.
But
We're
that's
off to
my
a great
idea for,
start
like,
here.
the end of the ride, but, like, it just kind of is this slow ramp up under the sea where, like, maybe you'll have, like a Jungle Cruise style commentary track, except it's not a real guy,
yeah!
it's just a commentary track, I think. Because a real guy would cost some money. We could do a real guy, but
No,
if we
can
don't do a
guy.
real guy, we could have someone and they're commentating like you're just on a fun submarine tour of, like, the Coral Reef or Red Sea or whatever. And you're seeing stuff and it starts going more and more wrong. So it starts with the diver
Yeah.
gets pulled under, and then, you know, maybe you simulate, like I said, you, like, do some Iron Lung style simulations of shit going wrong with your submarine. And then, like, Whistling Willie bangs on a window and you're like, ah! And then it all kind of accumulates, and you have the meat fall out of the ceiling. And it all
Yeah.
accumulates with you're in Whistling
Can't have the
Willie's
meat.
hand. You're in Whistling Willie's hand.
Since we already said it's vegan.
Not my concern.
What's your problem with the meat, Seth? I am
I
curious.
probably, so is the meat just falling out of the top of the submarine onto the floor?
Okay, so here's what I think, right?
This is Noel's idea, so...
In the submarine, just like from a logistical sense, here's your seats, and there's a platform here. Right? And this is just like your seats. There's a raised portion with a groove near the bottom. So the slippery meat, as it comes down the ceiling, slides down into the groove
Oh
and
my.
disappears underneath the floor to the storage tank in the bottom of the fish, which is being pumped
Yep.
back up for the next ride.
Yes.
So the meat is a semi-solid object.
Yeah,
It's
We-
meat. It's squishy. It's like wet meat.
it's like soft.
If
It's like
we
Isaac.
really want to make it, like,
Ew.
easier, if we want to make it really easy and ease Synth's worries, it could just be blood that falls down, and it, like, goes into, like, some grates, and it's gone. So, like...
Yeah, it could be like the Popeye ride,
Yeah.
except with like blood instead of water.
Yeah,
Like-
when you go on the submarine voyage, you know you're gonna get wet, and also your clothes are gonna be red now.
No. You can't have them getting wet.
You're
Yes.
gonna get wet.
The wet's not the problem there. Getting wet is fine.
Getting
It's
wet
not.
is fun. It is.
It is
Popeye
not
ride.
fine to get wet on a submarine ride.
Well,
Why?
The blood can make people sick and easily spread, but whatever. Like, shut up.
it's not real blood.
Yeah, of course.
No, it is.
It would be thick water. It'd be thick,
Thick
water,
water.
dyed red.
Thick water. This
water's
isn't a
big.
splash
There's
ride.
actually
I know
thick
what
water.
log flume is. This isn't a goddamn log flume.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
it's
have
not
you
like
tried
this.
thick water?
This isn't a log flume at all. We can workshop the meat idea, but I do think we're onto something.
I think we're on something. I think the slow reveal of Whistling Willie and Big Willie at the very end.
Yeah, Big
is
Willie
like-
at the end. That's like
Big
this
Willie.
separate character. It's not actually the same guy. It's like his dad.
Fill the water with glue. Everyone's gonna get water and glue all over them. It'll
Okay,
be cool.
wait. I just had a great idea.
Okay.
At the start of the ride is the guest being like, "We're gonna find Big Willie. Let us know if you see him. He might be hiding." And at the very end, in case kids are too scared of Big Willie,
If they look away.
you know how there's like a presentation at the end of like the World of Progress and shit that shows like, oh, this is the technology that we have nowadays. One of the same guy at the beginning is like, "Did you see Big Willie?" And all the kids like, "Yeah, yeah." And he's like, "All right, we'll get him for you." And there's a big model of one of Boeing's drones, unlabeled, but we know the implication that's going on of like, now we can get him. And you get a little bit of subconscious trust for the Boeing Corporation because you know they're gonna bomb the shit out of Big Willie.
And then a big geyser effect blows a bunch of water into the air outside
yeah,
where
right,
there's a window.
Wait, that's it, Qweave! The window, the big geyser that goes off once you hear the drone portion, the big geyser that blows off, is the geyser of the dude getting dragged under from the start of the ride. So it's a double one water effect for 2 scenes. And it cycles through perfectly timed.
I have another idea, though.
Okay.
This is my last idea, because this is after the ride, technically. Yeah. When you're in the tunnel, there's, like, I'm assuming, like, some kind of tunnel or, like, you know, area where you leave the ride after you go through there. And it's going to be separate from the entrance, because the tunnel, when you leave, is going to have, like, you have all the fucking kids, they're all leaving, they're all like, yeah, I love seeing Big Willie get killed, yeah. But there's like a little, like, there's like speakers and stuff, and instead of playing like fun music for people to listen to, it plays a really, really faint whistling. And if you listen super hard, or if you stay there for a long enough time, you'll hear, "I'm still alive. I'm still there." Because that explains why when you ride the ride a second time, because it's so fun, he's back. It's because he never actually dies.
Yeah, and then at the end we'll get him this time.
His catchphrase could even be, "I'll be back."
Somebody asked, what if there's a wimp kid who's scared of killing people? He's not people. He's Whistling Willie.
Yeah. If you don't want the sound, we could have like there are portholes and stuff like in a submarine, and one of them occasionally flashes, and it has Whistling Willie's whistling face.
We don't don't necessarily need this. It's already left open to interpretation whether or not Whistling Willie actually gets bombed by the Boeing drone.
I need it to be really clear that no matter how many times you fucking get rid of a whistleblower, they always come back somehow. Okay. I mean, however many times you get rid of Whistling Willie, he's a strong individual. This isn't about Boeing or whistleblowers in any way.
Yeah,
this is just a character that I've invented.
They're gonna love this one. Are we good with this dark ride, or is there one more thing you wanted to add, Qweave?
I do want to talk about my brief character interaction idea. That's all. But I don't know if that's a separate section.
Feel free, we'll tag it in.
I'll be really fast. Whistling Willie walks around the park. I don't need to draw him. Whistling Willie walks around the park, and I think the kid should be tasked with like throwing stuff at him to get rid of him.
It's funny.
I don't think that's a good idea.
My first thought when I was imagining this before you made Big Willie, can you bring up the graph? I love that thought because what I was imagining was the ride would end with you find Whistling Willie cowering in his cove, and he's like a small guy still. But the submarine is next to him, and the lid opens up so you can hit him with the bats that are on the submarine. And it's just like a model. It's just a soft model for you to wail on. Like we
cannot do that.
Okay.
We can do this somewhere else. This can happen.
Can I change this? I don't think there should be bats. But
no, because this isn't happening. This is something we can use somewhere else. This could be like an event.
Okay. I was gonna say I like the idea of a hard Whistling Willie model. Hi, Floofy. I think that's a great idea. What I would do is I would have like those soft balls that you like dip into water and then you throw them at something and they get kind of like squishy. And there'd be like a bunch of those, and there's like a little pool of water, and the kids throw the wet balls at Whistling Willie.
I was thinking we could give them all like BB guns.
That sounds really fun.
My immediate
thought, and they're all red.
My immediate thought was going to be like tomatoes, but
tomatoes would be awesome.
Understand anything about sustainability of a product?
Yeah, but we're about the fun, Synth. The product is second.
The fun is everywhere.
The fun is first. Fun first, product second.
Yeah.
It's all about having fun. Oh yeah, hi Floofy. This is our one of our theme park rides. Where
Boeing, it's not about the product.
We
I
have
think
a-
we need
About
to
the fun.
move on for our Darf to die or whatever.
I do think that I don't even want to do a vote.
Dark
I really
Drive.
like Whistling Willie's Watery Wake. I think
Yeah,
that's
Whistling
awesome.
Willie's
Yep.
watery wake. Because you're waking him! You're waking him up too!
Yeah, you are waking up the
Ooh.
evil Big Willie.
Okay, so I think that in the actual map, this should be like just slightly up of the lake, quote unquote. Like Whistling Willie's Watery Wake. Yeah, it's right there in the corner. Like right where your mouse is, that hugging the actual water area.
So this.
Yeah, that's like perfect.
That's the wake.
Maybe
zone.
like can I try to select?
Yeah.
I want to like I'm imagining like hugging the lake proper like that, right?
Sure, that's fine, because then there can be all the mechanics are in the lake or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so we need like a short, fun style of like a roller coaster with a lot of turns on it that takes up a very small amount of space.
We have so
I have an
much
idea,
space. All
but
right.
it might be
You have an idea?
controversial.
Okay,
You have an idea
yeah.
for it? Hit me, Noah. Hit me.
So my idea is the make you better pain machine, and so there's a cube. There's a big metal cube and it has an interior, and the interior is where the people get on to ride.
Okay.
And each of the corners is suspended by like elastic material onto a metal frame that's also a cube. So it kind
This
of looks
is
like
not
a
what Dylan
Tesseract.
wants in any way.
Hold on.
This is
So-
the prison that
So
was in the
they-
Legend of Korra.
No, listen. They release the tension on the top string so that the box falls all the way to the ground, and then the door opens up for people to get on it. So once it's loaded up with people, they suspend the box back up, and inside of the box, on the walls, there's like spikes and shit. There's like weird, uncomfortable like metal protrusions There's just
you had me
metal
for a
bars.
bit.
arbitrarily going through.
I was
um,
really on board for a moment.
So, and what they do is that they start randomly increasing and releasing
Yeah,
the tension
yeah.
at each of the tension points. So it
Why-
flies all around this entire framed zone. Let me finish. And it's just jostling everyone inside and like breaking their arms and slamming them into the metal protrusions.
God.
And then it turns out it was all actually the power of suggestion and no one was actually hurt. They come out of the ride fine. And from that point onward, they're not afraid of anything because they already experienced just the most horrible shit imaginable happening to their body.
Hey,
So
Noel,
it's like a self-improvement thing. Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
I think this is a good
Okay,
idea.
well, I have a pitch.
Yeah.
Do I have keyboard controls? I call this the wild mouse coaster
Yes.
Why?
because it's like you're a little tiny mouse in a wall.
Is this what
I'm gonna go to the
happens?
bathroom.
Is this a plane crash simulator? No.
I have to be honest. I think so. How is it? Are all the things on the inside like soft props, but you just think that you're dying?
Yes.
Okay. This is good.
I
because-
haven't thought about the mechanism where they don't actually get hurt too much. I just, it's an unfinished idea. The idea is somehow they're unhurt.
I
Okay,
think-
no. Here's what I'm imagining. Right?
Yeah.
Inside the cube, and I feel like we're pretty set on this one, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, this one's great. I
Um,
really don't see as many things to add on.
What
at
I'm
all.
imagining is all the spikes and everything. Right?
Yeah.
This is. You see all the fucking spikes. Boom, 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 spikes, whatever. When the door closes, it's pitch black in there.
Oh, it's like you can't see anything.
All the doors close, spikes are covered up.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
spikes are covered up once the door closes, like instantly. And then it shakes you around, and you think like, Jesus Christ, I made it through that. I didn't hit a single spike. And little do you know, you were in the cube
Well,
perfectly fine the whole time.
so my main goal was to put people through so much actual perceived pain
yeah,
that
that's what I mean.
they come out of it never having.
They
never being
think
afraid
that,
of anything
they
again.
think they're going through the pain because why the fuck would you assume that the spikes are suddenly?
Oh
gone,
yeah.
right.
hmm
And then,
Yeah,
there's like
that's good.
it was like a cushion come down and like cover them during the ride, and then as soon as like the lights are about to turn back on, like the cushion goes back up and the spikes are there,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah.
"Wow, I can survive anything."
And
See,
the spikes are this time. So the back of these foam pads that are used to cover up the spikes.
Yeah.
The side of the foam pads facing the spikes are covered in like red ink. So when they come off of the spikes look like they've been, impaling people.
Yeah.
Conceptually, there could be seats, but I just don't really see what the appeal would be.
It goes against the spirit of the ride.
Yeah, I think the spirit is you have to like figure your shit out, kind of. Like this is for brave individuals.
I like the idea. So it's called the Wild Mouse Coaster, right?
Yeah.
I like the idea that you walk up to it, you see that it's called the Wild Mouse Coaster, and you see the suspended cube, and you have no fucking idea what it is.
I'm imagining this one is having like no decorations also.
No, it's just like steel.
This does not even fulfill the prompt that was given to us by the Boeing representative.
It would take up little space. It's like pretty
Yeah.
small.
That's why I pitched it. It's just like a square
A
thing.
small, exciting
You're
ride that makes
suggesting
it
that
cool.
a giant suspended metal cube that can fit 8 people wouldn't take up much space.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you know what? If it's that much of a concern, we just make it 4 people. Easy.
It's this fucking bride that barely
Noah,
fits
can I give a
anybody in it.
pitch?
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Is what I meant to say.
What's up?
What part of the park do you think this will be in?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is the map pulled up on the stream?
I don't think so. Yeah, let me pull up the map on the stream. Wow, there's the
Nice.
map.
Wow. All right.
In my mind, it's in heaven.
Heaven is where you learn all of, like the worldly secrets and how to let go of fear.
It borders heaven and earth.
Okay. Where's the select tool?
Freeform.
This is either heaven or space. Heaven or space.
I'm thinking it would make sense for this to be right between Earth and Heaven. Because it's like
Yeah.
it's like a transitional thing.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna take up that much space. That's the whole point, right?
Okay.
Yeah. That's bigger than Willie's ride.
Okay. This is actually going to be so much better. Hold on.
Yeah, like one little square is probably gonna be perfect.
Right there.
Yeah, it's like a big
Right there.
It's a piece.
I think that this is good. As far as like a little ride goes, I really don't see any big problems with this. I think this is good. Most importantly, I think this will instill some values in our customers that are
Yeah.
important.
Alright, okay.
All right, you have mouse control. It should
Yeah.
be good now.
So this is going to be in the heaven portion of the park.
I like that you're already
Okay.
thinking of where it's gonna go. I think that's
I like
awesome.
it. I like that a lot. That magical heavenly carousel.
Yeah.
Can
Okay.
be a little cloud theme on the top?
No, it's Sin's idea.
Okay, I have a different idea anyways.
I can't wait for you to just erase Sin's idea. You're always making an idea.
No, I just have like an idea for theming. I like theming.
All right, talk us
think
through your
you-
process, please.
You can't really get too crazy with a carousel. It's like, it's a carousel. Like, what do you want? But what we can do is have our own custom little guys. We'll be riding delightful cherubs.
Oh.
Aw. Yay.
Oh, cherubs!
And they can
They
all be
have, like,
playing
a
like
vibe.
different instruments, and it can be the Choir of Angels carousel.
The Choir of Angels
And they
carousel.
Sim, can I sketch up a face design for the cherubs?
Sure.
You can veto it if you hate it. I know you usually hate anything I make.
1 second, let me finish drawing this sousaphone. There you go.
All right.
Okay.
What's your idea for the faces?
Yeah, this works.
I don't see any problems with this idea, right?
This is approximately what I had in
Did
mind.
you just want to draw like a beautiful, adorable cherub?
Like a beautiful little baby, yeah.
So,
Wait.
cherub.
Oh, like it's like sands. It's like sands a little bit. Oh.
It's like a Sans baby.
Look at this, awesome.
All right, Boot. What's your pitch?
Okay, here's my pitch. This is just for theming, right?
Yeah.
So we need a reason why you can be up here with these cherubs,
Well, you're in heaven.
as if this is being hoisted by a hot air balloon.
Why?
Like up.
Because
What?
it's
Yeah.
just
Why? You're in heaven.
look. I think that every part of the park needs like its feature, right? Like we have this here, and that means
Its
that when
feature
you're
is
looking
the
at the sky part,
cherubs.
when you look at the sky part from far away, right? You can
You
see,
see
the
the
big.
balloon.
You see the big balloon floating through the sky.
I feel like we might
Oh,
be
shit.
fooling
I
people into
have.
thinking that we have a
I
balloon
could
ride
even
at the
be
park.
like, hold on.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Wait a second.
Hot air baby.
The baby. Oh god, that's huge. That's so smart. So I
Why
do
Depends on
would
the
we
on
put
the
them on a
cherub's
carousel?
turn.
We could
Well,
have
I think
4
I-
of them,
I-
and they could be animal themed.
I have a really good idea for who welcomes you to
Okay.
the carousel. I think
Okay.
that because you're in heaven, you're hanging out with the angels. I'm thinking that you have this. He's really skinny here. This is more skinny than he would probably be, right? But I think that you should have like has, like,
I'm
this
expecting you
kinda
to say
hair.
God.
No, not God. I think that there should be like a
Cat.
like and he has like a tablet out, right? He has like a little like tablet that's like in his arm or whatever.
Do you want Moses to be greeting people to heaven?
And his name is Saint Peter, and he's at the pearly gates to greet you. And he has a voice line that he says, where he occasionally will say, "You are worthy." Right? Says,
Aw.
you are worthy."
Cute.
And you get to go on the carousel after he says that.
Okay,
it
so
is-
I like that. I think that
And his tablet is maybe he just has a Bible. I think that he just has a Bible, actually. Yeah, that's my idea, and he has like a little like halo. How's that?
so my addition to this, right? I like the idea of doing a St. Peter theme. I don't think we can get the rights to St. Peter.
Yes, we fucking
The
can, you
Rights
asshole.
to Saint Peter?
No, hold
You
on,
just
hold
are
on, hold
shitting on
on.
my fucking ideas. Okay.
No, I'm not. Qweave, I love it. I love it. To keep it family friendly,
What?
I think that
Whoa.
I think that we have to make him an animal, and I think we make him a bunny.
Oh, I actually have an idea.
Uh-huh.
I did already commission the Saint Peter animatronic, so we're just gonna have to retrofit it, I think.
Ah, fuck.
So the
Like
bunny,
it would be like the Hillary Clinton.
yeah, like I'm imagining it being like imagine like the gaunt face of like a man, right? Like a gaunt face of like a man, but like I just kind of like I put like some falsies on there.
Some falsy.
Put some falsies on there. I have like a Sharpie. I can just fill in the nose so it looks more like an animal.
Okay, I like the
I can do
the
like
light bulby head.
some post-it notes there. No, that's like his cheeks. Yeah, it's like the gaunt cheeks and like a lot of like wrinkles and stuff, right?
Wait, can I give a?
Yeah, you can do anything.
Yeah,
you
no,
want.
give a swing at it. Give a swing at it.
I like that Sith made this charming carousel. I mean, like, he made a scary idol in front.
Well, it's not front. This is in the entrance to the area.
No, this was for the carousel specifically.
This
is
can't be
for
in the
carousel?
entrance to the area because we're going to have people coming in from the plane.
Yeah,
ride.
no, this.
No,
I
you
said,
can.
Boot, I
So you can
explicitly
walk to
said-
both.
I explicitly said this is the guy that greets you at the carousel, and he says you are worthy, and then you
Okay,
get let
so
in.
what I was imagining is that just like on the entryway of the park, the carousel is like the main thing.
Well,
Oh,
whatever.
God.
What I said is what I'm imagining.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like the detail that you're putting into this character.
It's so important.
If this thing bit you, it wouldn't. The biting animatronic comes later.
Oh God.
It just has like I got some shit from Walgreens. Yeah, it's like little button nose.
The big teeth. We need the big teeth.
I have like yellow
Like
post-it
blue
notes or
Post-it.
whatever. Yeah, like it's just kind of whatever. They're just sort of there.
They're like painted onto the mouth.
No, it's like the little yeah. It could
Little-
be painted.
The little strips.
I was picturing the little strips people use to like mark stuff in their books. Yeah, and like some cute
You looked away for 5
whiskers.
seconds. This is cute. This is like actually cute.
Aww.
Yeah, aww.
It isn't.
Anyways, she greets you when you come onto the ride,
Yeah.
and then you have a lot of
Here's
fun.
the thing. You might think the animatronics scary, but once we get some licensing going, the plush toys of this character are going to be so fucking cute.
I think you should name the big baby. He wants you to
Yeah.
name him so badly.
Mhm.
Come on, Sam. Name the
Come
big
on.
That's
Tony.
Tony.
Okay, that's fine.
baby.
Tony's like a good name for a child.
Can we add a Lil in front of that, like Lil
Little
apostrophe?
Tony.
I'd like him just being called Tony
Okay.
with no.
I guess 'cause
further
he is a cherub.
elaboration.
And he's pretty big.
All right.
Okay, now I got a new message.
Yeah.
And
How
this-
is Boeing liking their? How is Boeing liking
loves
their
it.
theme
Boeing
park so
is
far?
seeing everything coming together in their head.
Okay.
But right now, we do need a restaurant. We have
Okay.
everything, but we need a place for people to eat.
Can somebody else start on? Everyone else start on brainstorming this. I'm gonna get water and feed my
Okay,
boar.
please grab me water too. I have a great idea.
Okay. I'm gonna
So
feed
in
my
my
boar
head-
and get water. I'll be right back.
In my head, we have the Earth section, right? The land. The big thing of the land is we're trying to cover everything that you could imagine. It's not one place, it's the whole world at your fingers. So I'm thinking we make one restaurant that does a fusion cuisine of every food.
Oh my.
Whoa. Yeah.
So
And
define fusion cuisine of every food, please.
like,
Every
you could
dish
get
has a little bit of every food.
You could get like a spaghetti burger. You could get a you could have like Ethiopian style ramen noodle.
A dish that has every ingredient.
A dish of
That-
ingredient. That's the big menu item. That's the big
Yeah.
seller.
We can't
it's
advertise
called-
anything as a dish that has every ingredient.
It's
Yes,
called
we can. We
But
just
we
look up a
advertise
list
it
of
as
ingredients.
listen to this. Big menu item, big letters at the bottom on the menu, with a world on a plate.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And it's just like everything. It's just a little bit of everything. They get one spice from every nation, every corner of the world, and they dip it all in a big pot and they're stirring it in the back.
The board just started clapping and
So-
cheering on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a soup.
No, that's just the sauce that goes into whatever they make.
Okay.
I'm making the restaurant is a fusion cuisine for every single
Yeah.
culture on the planet.
This is cool. I do have one idea for a menu item.
Hit me.
I don't think that this is the direction we should go with the shape of the building.
Why?
Like a dome.
Because we're already supposed to be in Earth world or whatever.
No, but it's just like a metaphor.
Yeah.
So these are windows, so you can eat by like a wall-sized windows that's like the north of Africa. And in case you're like, oh, the southern hemisphere isn't represented here, once you go in, the lower levels all dip down,
The lower hemisphere buried underground.
and on one side, you're seeing like the all of the ocean, right? Like through the bottom half of like Africa, you're seeing the ocean.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
In Australia, you're
I'm
seeing
picking
the
up what you're
water,
putting
and there's like
down.
the fish that are in the main lake. And on the backside, right,
Yeah,
like in South America,
I'm the half globe conspiracy theorist. I think that they're
with the
two
South
separate
America
globes.
portion on the inside.
I do think that there should be a cartoon chef mascot.
Oh my god.
And this wouldn't be an animatronic. This would be like a guy in like a costume. It'd be like we only have
Okay.
one walk around character so far. I
Now,
do
here's
think
the
we
problem,
need a
Qweave.
second character who's called the chef of the world.
The chef of the world. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I like it.
Yeah, and his thing he would be a chef. That's
I think
mostly
here's
it.
what I imagine.
He's like a
I'm
big
imagining-
cartoon chef that walks around and he's in like a fucked up suit.
I'm
Maybe-
imagining a Chef Toke. Hold on, Chef Toke.
Yeah.
And
The international man of food can be
the
here.
whole thing covers his face except his mouth. And it does that so you can't like identify him. Because the whole idea is that he's a mystery.
Racially
He's not from
ambiguous
anywhere.
chef.
Yeah, he's racially ambiguous and his whole lower face is in shadow.
He's like a Dark
Okay.
Souls character.
So
kind of
my
person.
idea too is that I think
And he
the
has a
top
big
of
beard.
his I do think the top of his hat should be weighted so he's always craning his neck down and walking around like all
Yes.
Yeah.
I should give the actor a hunch over time.
I also think he should have a bell that he rings sometime, and no one knows
It's
why.
the dinner bell.
Yeah, he has a dinner bell that he occasionally rings, and it's really resonant and kind of like maybe like eerie. And in his other
I
hand,
do think
yeah, what?
his sleeves need to be long enough that they like hang past his hands.
Yeah, I do think he should hold. Maybe he could. If you wanted to have another tool of any sort, I think you could have like a.
Like a scythe.
I was thinking like a hoe or something. Like a little bit more
I looked
neutral.
down for a second. Why is he looming over the entire restaurant?
Well, it's the man. It's the chef of the world. It's
He's
the
in
chef
front.
of the
He's
world.
the chef of the world. He's in front.
This is the
He's
chef
not.
of the
He's not
world.
actually looming over the restaurant. He's only like this big.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Most
normal.
people are like this big. No, he's tall. He's huge.
Okay, he's tall. He's really tall. He can have stilts.
Yeah, exactly. Because the only thing that really matters is the bell. Like he has his little front
Yeah.
thing, his thing to make sure that it doesn't catch anything. And it's longitude and latitude lines, but it makes like a plaid. And he's hunched over.
And he has
And
his big,
big, long arms. And because his arms are so long, they droop so low that like a real person who is standing in them, you're just like piloting this part of the chef. Right? Like if there's a real person here, they're like this big.
Like he gets bigger and bigger.
No, that's exactly as big as I drew him the
I
first time.
do
So
think
you've got
that
the big
he
bell.
should occasionally walk around the restaurant too, and he just stands like behind people who are eating.
I
Yeah.
think that he isn't allowed inside.
Okay, he just lurks around outside.
Why
Yeah,
is
but
he
people-
allowed
They
to
can
go-
have
God.
they can have two actors outside of the restaurant with like spears, and they have to fend him off every now and then.
No,
So-
he's a hero. He's
no,
a good
see,
guy.
look. Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's an
Because
awesome.
there's
He's the chef of
because
the
there's
world. Come on.
windows everywhere. Because
Oh, he
there's
looks
windows
in.
everywhere, he can look in, and if you
Yes!
see him, then he can wave. And
No, he doesn't
people
wave.
said,
He
people
rings his
said,
bell.
yeah. People said he should have a cleaver. I think what he has is a big spoon. He has a big, like old, like
Yeah, stained,
wooden, like
nasty.
curly wooden spoon, and he uses it to ring his bell, so that way the performer can ring it without like showing their hands.
I
That's
think
a
what's
really
happening
good
here
idea.
is that you enjoyed the theme of your restaurant too much, and now you have to be dragging it down.
What?
No, the chef of the world's awesome. I really like this guy. I think this dude,
Yeah.
like, if this guy was there, I would want a picture with him. It's a
No,
little
it's
bit
you
hard
should.
because
It's encouraged to get a photo with Chef.
I don't. He does not say anything. I
No,
think,
he doesn't
though.
say
He is
anything.
silent because food is his language.
Mm-hmm.
The universal language, even.
He has created every single recipe in the restaurant. He has fused everything into one. Unit.
That was my first idea. My second idea is there should be a menu item called Whistlin' Willie's Wet Surprise.
I don't think there should be. We can have that be in a snack
yeah,
stand
that's
somewhere
the
else.
snack stand. That's the
Okay,
snack
well,
stand.
it was gonna be like all the leftovers, like just in a big bowl, like a bunch of slop for you to eat. Like it's like,
I
like
do think-
everything is just piled up.
I do think he should have a ball and chain.
Okay, because in a way, every job is like a prison.
Because he belongs to the world. He's like the statue. Of
Oh,
Liberty.
so he can't leave.
Yeah, no, he belongs to the world. He's dedicated to it.
Okay, he can never go on a fun trip on a Boeing airplane.
It's mostly there so that when he does walk, it drags and it's really loud.
Yeah, I think that it should be really loud when you
Like
will
you need to know
he's
that the
like-
chef of the world is coming, and
'Cause
I
I
think
don't
he's
want-
really cool.
Yeah, because I think this is good because then you won't be scared. Because you can ring his bell and you'll hear chains rattling and you'll know like the chef of the world is nearby. I don't have to be afraid because the chef of the world is
Yeah.
here and he's like a comforting presence.
Why is he a comforting presence?
Because he fucking
Because he's the
makes
chef of the
food.
world.
He's the chef of the world. He does all the shit that
He
I need
belie-
him to do.
He believes that cuisine of the world is what's the most easy thing to bond for. It breaks all language barriers.
Yeah, that's what I think. So he's like a nice guy that I want to see.
Yeah, like it needs to be emphasized. This is a nice character.
Yeah, this is a hero.
It is a friendly fellow.
We have the villain of the park in Whistlin' Willie, so I think we just need a more diverse cast, kind of. And
The
having
whole
someone
park
like
is
this
built around
good.
like meeting new people, right? And
Yeah.
it's like all the kinds of
Yes,
people.
that's the point of the
When
park
when
now.
you're traveling the world and experiencing everything that the world dumps in front of you, you meet people who look a little different. Like the Like Angel Gabby and the Chef of the World, they're all different people. And
But if you see Whistling Willie, you have to throw fucking tomatoes at that.
Yeah, it's like
fucker.
He's not a
different-
person. He's an
evil.
evil tombstone.
He's disgusting and we hate him.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
We have to kill him.
I think this is good. I think your restaurant idea is awesome, and I do feel
I
like
think
I
it
improved
is awesome.
it a lot with my chef idea.
yeah, I think it really meshed together well. And they do serve exclusively fusion cuisine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of fun.
let's get on that menu. Let's get a few fusion cuisines written down.
Well, first there's the main dish, the dish that has every ingredient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you aren't here for that, there's one dish that does have every ingredient. It's called the World on a Plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they mix together every spice from everywhere and then just a little bit of all the rest of the fusion food that they're making. Like they take one thing from each thing. When you ask for the World on the Plate, they take one piece from everything, so it's a different thing every time.
My original pitch, which is a little bit unrealistic, was that it was just literally like every ingredient on this planet was in the dish.
That'd be kind of nice, though.
That
Yeah.
would be kind of nice.
I think that like there should be a lentil
That's
dish.
for like the special. There should be a lentil dish.
I think
There should be a dish that's every kind of carb. Like it's a
Okay.
sandwich that has like lentil and pasta on bread,
That sounds horrible.
lentil and pasta and rice on bread.
Well, that sounds.
And
sounds
one of the
worse.
one of the layers of bread is like it's like unleavened. Like it's all different kinds, every kind of like base thing. Bit of cornbread.
Why? You can make the fusion food be nice, probably. Also,
Yeah, but like that's the basis of all food is all this sort of thing. So it's finding a little bit of it is the best way to experience it.
I think that they should have the classic meal, the turducken. I think that's an essential.
Yeah, they definitely
of,
have a
like,
turducken.
everything all combined.
Would they have an egg roll burrito here? They would, but also have one more reach in it. Because every fusion restaurant's only two things. This one's like a million.
Okay, so it'd be like an egg roll, and also like probably like some like paneer, like some sag paneer.
It
and,
would be
like,
an egg roll burrito and also that fucking, what's it called? What's that Gordon Ramsay steak that's like a steak that's wrapped in a
beef
bread?
Beef
Wellington.
Wellington?
Yeah, egg roll burrito Wellington.
I think that this is awesome, and I think we need to. What else does Bling want from us? Actually,
So it's
really
Yes,
fast.
we need to place these on the map.
I mean,
Yeah, we could do
we
this.
haven't placed the last two things on our map.
okay. So things to note. One, I think that this is easy. Do you mind if I drive?
Sure, you
I
have the
think
select
that-
tool.
The carousel needs to be up here because it's.
That's a
I want
big
you to see it.
carousel.
We need to
It's like
start
the whole
using. Do you
pavilion.
see how much fucking space that we have? We got to use
It's
some of
the
this
whole
space.
pavilion. And remember, any space we don't use is
What
room
the
to
heck?
expand. Oh.
That's scary.
So this is the carousel pavilion, so that you can see it from the entrance.
Wait, let me
Okay.
fill this in. Let me fill
Why?
this in. There it is.
Okay.
Okay. And where I feel like the restaurant should be
re-
near the water.
Yeah. It should be over the water.
I think it should literally be like, because it pokes in. It's not over the water. That's too small. Here we go. That's the restaurant.
And this is the most appetizing color of all, orange.
Yeah, like a big burger.
So this is food, and this
Mhm.
is angels. And
Yes.
This is mouse.
Mouse.
Yeah,
That's the mouse ride.
The wild
mouse
mouse
rides-
coaster.
The wild mouse is kind of crazy.
I forgot about the fucking wild mouse until I saw the little cube on the map. I'm like, oh yeah, the wild mouse.
Well, mouse coaster.
Oh, water ride.
We just did a water ride.
No, we did a dark ride.
Oh god.
I think that our dark ride does not qualify as a.
Do you want
dark
to shuffle?
ride.
Do you want to shuffle? Because that really did stop being a dark ride. That kind of is just a water ride.
Yeah.
I think we filled this requirement. I should at Boeing and say,
How many? Well, here's a big question. About how many more rides does Boeing want us to make? Do we have like a
Uh,
number?
literally 3.
Oh. Okay. Maybe we can put the brakes on the water ride and think about it a little bit. I think we should do something else though. I think
that we should have a more traditional dark ride.
we want to do another dark ride instead.
Yeah, because our dark
Oh,
ride that exists
God.
is basically a water ride.
I just don't have any ideas for a dark ride
You
right
have any
now.
ideas? Oh
I
my
used
god!
all of them on my fucking I used all of them on fucking Wet Willie's watery
Qweave,
grave.
we're gonna let them down.
Oh.
I rolled a new one. They want a stage show, but they're not happy about it.
Okay, we'll think of a dark ride. We'll
You
scrounge
need
one
to
together.
impress them. You need to impress them with the stage show.
So, I've invented a new character that's gonna be the star of the stage show.
Okay.
I've thought about it for a little bit. The
Okay.
mountain really gave me a great idea. I think there should be a character named Old Man Thunder. And he's the leader of the stage show. And he's like a really like how tall can we get?
Pretty tall.
Pretty tall. Like, I think that this should be like... So, you might notice a theme of a lot of my animatronics, and it's that they're all wearing robes. This is because I purchased a very rudimentary animatronic system to save a couple dollars, and they all are just like a nasty Five Nights at Freddy's style endoskeleton under there. And I don't really have anything to cover them up with.
And this guy's name is Old Man Thunder.
I mean, this could be a performer instead. We could do a performer. But I was imagining like a Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln style stage show.
Can I give a pitch? Can I give a
Great
wild
Moments
pitch?
with Mr. Lincoln isn't a stage show.
Fucking counts. What's your pitch? Are you getting rid of
Here's
my
my
Old Man
pitch.
Thunder idea?
No, I'm keeping him.
Okay.
And this is to balance three things. One, we need a giant animatronic.
Yes.
Two, we want real performers.
Whoa,
Three,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why
whoa,
the
whoa,
fuck
whoa.
is this mountain flat? Answer, it's a volcano. Answer number two, Old Man Thunder is in the volcano coming from the center.
He rises up.
He rises up and the stage show itself is on the
Rise up!
rails.
This is actually huge because I know
Yeah.
exactly what I want to happen. So here's my idea. I don't know who the performers are. My idea
Okay.
for this is so you have the stage, and you have like, wow, we're fucking singing and dancing or whatever, you know, classic stage show bullshit, whatever. Who gives a fuck? This is for like 3-year-olds and it doesn't matter. It's basically irrelevant.
It's a bunch of tourists talking about how they're going to go see Old Man Thunder and they're trying to find him. And they don't know that he's in the volcano right beneath them.
But my opinion is what should happen is that sneaky fuck Whistling Willie shows up, right?
Okay.
Whistling Willie shows up, and he's like fucking, he's on a goddamn rampage. He does some crazy ass bullshit. He's probably
Okay.
he's whistling like mad. And in general is menacing the tourists
They
and
think
trying
it's
to
the-
prevent them from having
They
fun.
think it's the volcano whistling. Like it's gonna blow. Like the volcano, it's all whistling. It's like, don't you hear the air? It's gonna blow. You have to hide. Listen to that whistle. It's like a tea kettle. And then from like the smoke in the volcano comes Whistling Willie. Like,
Yeah. I like that you trying to whistle on stream and it never picks up.
like can't
I
turn
keep
off my
imagining it's the Kill Bill
expression.
whistle.
So my
Kill
concept
Bill whistle.
My concept is maybe these tourists are... they might not even be necessarily... Maybe they mention Old Man Thunder, but maybe they're all talking about, like, how they all flew in here. And Whistling Willie shows up and says, "You flew in here?" And he starts, like, threatening them and being
Yeah, he
really,
starts
like,
threatening them.
scary. He's, like, really fucking scary. And then that's when the Old Man Thunder... I don't know what he looks like. He's just, like, a fucking guy. He has, like, a beard.
Okay, Old Man Thunder.
That's when
Can I give a pitch
that's when
about
he-
his design?
Yeah, let me finish.
Then
talking
I'll
about
just
my
drop while you
concept.
talk, if you don't mind.
And that's when Old Man Thunder comes up, and a really, really complicated lightning effect comes down and kills Whistling Willie. He says, like, "Halt, Willie! You shall not prevent my most beloved subjects from going on a plane.
Why
you don't
is
have
Old
to
Man
worry
Thunder?
about thunder or lightning when you're in a plane." And
You
then
I
he
mean,
do.
that's true. No, you
That's
don't at
not
all,
true.
actually. They're really good at dealing with that.
Yeah, and then a big lightning bolt comes down and strikes Whistling Willie, and I think there would be a very complicated thing where we kind of like swap out the Whistling Willie actor for like a prop of like a burnt husk of Whistling Willie or something. It's like smoldering and on fire.
So I'm imagining is like this is all like metal girdering, and it's one of those things where it's so big that it has to be done in panels, and the panel is like printed with Old Man Thunder's face.
Okay, this is kind of scary.
This is really scary.
It's like I feel like we haven't successfully made a single character who's not weirdly scary.
No, it's awesome. He's like a lantern. You know the fucking what's it called? SNK X Capcom stage.
No!
Hold on, I'm gonna grab that.
The one with the sumo guys or whatever?
Yeah.
I
I'm
do know
imagining
what you're
like that
talking about.
level of scale.
Okay, you just drew it in the scariest way humanly possible, I think. He does look a little bit like Pinhead.
Okay. To show what I was going for, I'm linking the
Sending
stage from
reference material.
SNK versus Capcom.
Okay.
I was imagining like this, like he's made of. You can see the rebar in him because he's a big,
Oh,
like a big model. I did not mean for it to be like
There.
whatever the fuck it
now
ended
you
up
know.
as.
Now you know. This is what Boot was talking about. So he looks like that, and he has a beard. He has to have a beard. He has old man in his name, so he has to have a beard.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really know if the stuff that the actual actors are doing on stage matters all that much. I think it's mostly the appeal of the stage show is that Whistling Willie comes out and then gets killed. Because I feel like kids are gonna really hate Whistling
Yeah,
Willie.
he needs to get zapped.
Yeah.
So
You know
the
what I
average
think?
stage
Okay,
show
Qweave.
needs to be padded out to approximately 20 minutes.
Oh.
So
Qweave, I have a pitch. I have a huge pitch.
Okay.
This is what happens. Oh my god, this is gonna be huge. There's a tussle, and this is the tussle where this is where we get everything to happen. In the tussle, Whistling Willie picks up one of the tourists and throws them into the volcano.
Oh my god!
And in the volcano, there's a pad for the tourists to like land, and just it's like a big stunt. And it's like holy shit! And then all the smoke blows out, and it covers everything. And then that's when you swap out the prop, right? And
No.
now it's Prop Willie. Wait.
Okay.
It fades, and then the whole floor shakes, and up comes Old Man Thunder. And in Old Man Thunder's big hand is the tourist who got thrown in the volcano.
Okay. I don't know if we can pull that off. I feel like the tourist might just...
No,
be
that's
dead.
really easy. That's like the big moment. The big moment is that the tourist is, like, Old Man Thunder's there to save him.
Okay.
And it's like a big stunt because it's like, wow, how'd they do that? But it's really easy because there's just a pad down there.
Okay. What I was gonna say is I think before Old Man Thunder comes up, my idea is what's said. We have to pad this fucking thing out. This guy is fucking gone. He's dead. He's in the volcano.
Oh!
One of the other guys is like, hey chat, you have to help us. If you say Old Man Thunder's name for 5 minutes, he'll come out. And only he can defeat Whistling Willie. Come on, everybody.
If you say Old Man Thunder 300 times, he'll rise up.
Say it, everybody. Say
Old
Old
Man
Man
Thunder.
Thunder. Old Man Thunder. Old Man Thunder. And all the fucking kids are going wild. They're going crazy. And Whistling Willie's like, no, stop saying Old Man Thunder. You can't say Old Man Thunder. He's my nemesis. That's my one weakness. Stop it. Stop saying Old Man Thunder. And the kids are going, Old Man Thunder. Old Man Thunder. Old Man Thunder. And the tourists are going crazy. They're doing a little dance. They're going like, yes, keep saying it. Keep saying it. And fucking Whistling Willie's writhing around on the ground. He's like, no.
I think I'm imagining all of the tourists are just like pushing him around. Like they're on top of the volcano and they're just pushing Whistling Willie around.
Yeah.
They're not like they're not beating him up, they're just like shoving him.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because before Whistling Willie shows up, all the tourists have a musical number where they sing a song about the land, heaven, and earth. Or and the sea. There's like the sea tourist is like, I went to the ocean.
Yeah, one's from each part.
Commotion. And then the earth tourist is like, I went to the sand. It was a cool end. And then the fucking heaven tourist is like, I met Angel Gabby. She made me happy.
And this is happening at the border of heaven and earth for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Whistling Willie comes out and says, I haven't been any of those places.
I stayed at home.
I never want to go to the airport. I think that planes shouldn't even exist. and then he lifts up the tourists that went to heaven and throws them in the volcano.
Yeah.
And then that's when the Old Man Thunder bit goes on.
Wait, you know what?
Old Man Thunder.
I have an idea. This is the story. There's
Okay.
4 tourists. One of them is from each location.
Can I write down the script here? Can I write down what like the plan is?
Yeah,
here?
just the plot. There's 4
one,
tourists.
I think four tourists are
One
on
from
the
each land.
mountaintop. One from each land. All right, got it.
And one from the mountain who wants to travel, and they're talking to him about how fun that traveling is.
Okay, so then this is what every tourist sings a song.
Yeah,
about
they each sing
how
a song
cool
about
their
how
place
cool their
was.
world is.
Yeah, and then
And
3.
The main tourist, the protagonist,
Yeah, the
mountain
guy is like, maybe. And
he's
then
like, I want to see it all.
And then Willie shows up.
Yeah, Willie shows up.
And then 5.
And Willie tries to get him to hold home.
Yeah.
He tries to tells him how great it is to be home. And through the
has-
whole song, all of the
he
other
has a
tourists
song.
shut him down. Yeah,
As a song, but the tourists are like, oh, this guy's wrong. This guy.
yeah.
And, then
And
he
they
says, like,
shut
he's-
him down
no,
in
he
every
said-
corner.
He says, like, if you go in the plane, there's gonna be a great big fright. And then the tourist says, like, that doesn't sound right. Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, exactly.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then what happens is he gets
He
so
kills-
mad that he says
kills-
enough, and he kills
He kills
the
the
mountain
heaven
man.
tourist, I think.
Oh,
the
I thought he
mountain?
killed the mountain man. Yeah,
Okay,
like he gives up.
He can
He's
kill the
like,
mountain man. He says like he says like you're going on a one-way trip to hell. Says that.
tosses him in the volcano.
Oh, and this
Big
is no
smoke,
explanation.
yeah.
This is the
Old Man Thunder section, and then he rises up and he's
Old
a
Man
huge
Thunder
model.
comes up. He is huge. Whistling
zaps
Willie
Whistling
is
Willie with
swapped
lightning.
out for a prop, and then Whistling
And
Willie
explodes
is
with
killed.
lightning.
Yeah, Whistling Willie is killed, and that's the stage show.
And
Wait,
then
number
it
13
ends
number
with a song
13.
about he wants to see everywhere. He wants to go
Number
everywhere.
13, the old man raps.
Oh, wait. Old Man Thunder could have a rap, actually.
Old Man Thunder sings about how great like everywhere is, because all
Thunder
of the tourists
raps.
kind of have a bias, and that's
Yeah.
like the part like each one is like a little bit going too hard on their stuff.
And the Mountain Man wants to go everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wants to go everywhere.
it's not April 1st. It's in the middle of June. Can someone explain the joke? The joke is we're designing a theme park.
Yeah,
Not a
like
joke.
I don't know what you're expecting
Yeah.
here.
That's messed up, Boot and Qweave.
Keith.
All right, man. Hey, if you don't get it, I'm sorry. I think this is all pretty self-fucking-explanatory at this point. Dude, literally, roller coasters are my weakness. I don't know anything
We haven't
about
done
roller
anything
coasters.
in Space World.
We could do a roller coaster themed around Boeing's fame. No, I'm sorry. We could do a roller coaster about a rocket that goes up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on. Give me
Yeah.
the mouse. Give me the
Okay,
mouse.
You
So
have the
take it,
mouse. You
drive.
should have the mouse.
All right. The old rocket launch, and then you get up to space, and this is where the astronauts get off normally, but you're playing the part of the rocket fuel,
Okay.
Oh,
so you're going spiraling back down to
oh!
Whoa!
Wait, that's awesome!
spiraling back down to Earth.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Wait, that's so smart.
That's actually smart.
That's the smartest idea I've ever heard. Like you're the booster.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is just smart. I think this is
Here's
smart.
Like this is
concept.
genius. This is so smart. I think the rocket should be a bit anthropomorphized.
Okay, what's your design? I also have an idea
dreams
that
of-
would add to this.
He dreams of launching himself to space, and he needs help from
Yeah.
some friendly boosters.
Oh, and there's like he's like, "Hey, Fuel, welcome to me." Right?
I want to be able to see
Yeah,
him
yeah,
from
yeah.
a distance.
Are you gonna draw something?
Me?
Yeah,
No, I'm just like pitching. I'm just suggesting
hang on.
this. I'm trying to
Okay.
encourage it.
We can see some synth design. I think synth can make an awesome character here.
Yeah. I'm so like happy that Synth is excited about something.
Yeah, I've got a good idea. Oh, this is so hard to control.
This is great because I have a really good idea too, and I'm gonna save it. You know, I have something in my mind that's gonna improve this ride massively.
I think this is like a really original concept for a character.
What
There's
the
his-
fuck?
This big rocket nose that you were working on.
No.
Like, I thought it was like that. And I guess I thought this was like a booster ear, and you do like another one. And he's like that.
This is a cool animal.
And it's the American flag.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. There's no American flags in Boing World. It's a very, like,
Oh yeah, it's the flag of the world.
yeah, it's everywhere in the world. Come on.
Don't flip that upside. Oh my god.
Whoopsie!
You'll see something you might not want to.
It's a little bit inappropriate. I'm sorry, everybody.
There's a lander on the top, and that will make it.
Just didn't
Oh my
really
God,
help.
dude.
Get rid of
Just
it.
made
Just,
it worse.
just get rid of it.
Dude.
Just leave it like that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it. All right, he's gone.
Anyway. Yeah, we'll add some like boosters here.
The lunar lander module. That wasn't what I was going for. I promise.
We can call this
Oh my god.
Oh.
Rockies.
Dude, the mascots are going crazy. I think that this is huge.
Rocky the Rocket.
Rocky the
This
Rocket.
could be. What's the phrase?
Rocky's
Up on the
last
entry.
experience.
Rocky's last experience?
I said Rocky's blast experience.
Oh,
Rocky's death.
Rocky's last experience.
Can I add?
I don't think we should do that.
no, we're not
Rocky
doing
says,
that
like, I
one.
have one last shot to go to space.
Will Rocky be okay? He'll be okay. He's going to space.
So this
I
one
have bad
only
news,
runs
chat.
once, and then it goes away.
Rocky
tearing
is
down.
leaking helium.
Oh shit! He's gonna be stuck up there for a while. The first time that this ride goes up, I do expect it to get stuck approximately here, and maybe it comes down eventually. I don't know, but we'll see.
Oh my god.
I think this one's like good. I think this is a good.
This one's really
ride.
good.
This is very simple, very sweet. I like it. I think this looks fun. It's extreme coaster. The kids will not be able to ride it. You have to be at least as tall as this. You have to
This
be
is
this
a
tall.
really good extreme coaster.
Why does Rocky look like Boot? He
doesn't.
does not.
He doesn't
He
at
does
all.
not look like me. Well, he kind of does.
No, he fucking doesn't. Don't
I
even-
could see it. No, look, I could kind of see it because I'm like, if I was drawing Boot, he was like,
Oh, pretty. You know,
Has an
everybody,
elongated head.
everybody, quick! Check out this boot art stream.
it's just without the hair.
Oh, bald boot. Everyone loves bald boot.
Like, it's just Boot without the hair. Like, I see where you're
Bald Boot.
coming from.
I'm okay. So I do have one idea for Rocky's
last
Rocky's
experience.
drag
No!
up re-entry.
Burning up re-entry.
I do think there should be some mascots involved. I think there should be some animatronics.
I think we have too many masks.
So I have an idea for an interesting group, right? I have an idea for some interesting
Okay.
mascots.
Oh!
Draw an alien.
Okay, Qweave, I have a pitch. I have a pitch for these guys' names.
Okay, I do. Yeah, let's hear yours first.
So I don't want them to all be. Oh wait, now I see what you're going for.
What?
I see what you're. You seem like you have an idea for what these characters are.
No,
called.
I know. You can keep talking. I'm just doing
Okay.
3 of them. I'm doing like a little.
I was going to call them the Rockdronauts, and they're the Rocky Riders.
Okay.
They're going up with them, and it should be a mix of cultures and not just green aliens.
Oh. I was gonna
But I
call
like
them.
this guy's big feet.
I was gonna call them the alien kids.
Yeah, you know, I was getting
Aw.
that sense, Qweave. I was getting the sense that you were going to call them the alien kids.
Why? What could possibly give you that impression? I was going to kind of reuse the idea of like the I liked the idea of like the tourist songs a lot. So I was gonna do 3 alien kids, right? And they're all wearing
Yeah.
like, little tourist outfits. They have like little Hawaiian shirts on and stuff. And they And they mostly sing songs about life on their planet Glump.
Cool.
Yeah, they sing about like the food that they eat. And they sing about
Qweave,
they sing about what the schools are like.
I'm
at
doing a
Planet
quick
Glump.
pitch about the design of this ride. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I
big
designed an
thing
alien
right now-
school.
The big thing right now is weird ways to ride a roller coaster. Like SeaWorld has this new ride. I don't know if you saw it.
also,
This is a real thing.
Noel, what'd you say?
Oh, I want to design an alien school.
Just for fun.
Yeah, it could be like a background, like cardboard cutout behind the alien kids.
I think that's not
This
a
is
bad
a
idea. I'd
this
like
is a
to see
ride that exists in real life. It's a surfboard themed roller coaster where you're standing up straight.
Tyler,
And you're
I
standing
really
up
like
straight, and the
alien
ride
food heart.
is a big surfboard. This is a real thing that exists, and it's crazy.
You are acting like the concept of a standing coaster is like something
It's-
wild and new.
It's so weird. I've never seen anything
You-
like that.
You want that, I guess?
No. I just think that it's like in right now. So what I'm suggesting is
Okay.
this is the booster rocket, and I'm imagining we get buckled across it like this.
What the fuck?
And all the people who are riding the roller coaster
No,
are circled around it like chambers on a bullet.
no.
Oh my god.
Like this.
This seems really scary.
This is
Yes.
not possible.
No, yes, this is
This
possible.
is completely different from the thing you just described. Why'd you
No,
even
it's-
describe the thing that you just talked about?
Because I was pointing out how like weird coasters are in. So this
So
is
you
the
want
booster.
to strap people to a tube and launch them up a hill.
This is also
Yeah.
the high intensity coaster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be a single like monorail coaster.
Boot, I have to
They
be
could
honest. Can I scroll for a second?
Yeah, sure.
I am looking up since coaster design, and I think a lot of people would get ground to paste, and like there'd be like blood coming around everywhere because all the people.
What are you
getting
talking about? Why would that be the
Oh yeah.
They're
want to kill them.
spiraling
Why would
around it.
Why is
They're like
spiraling?
grinding against the fucking rails and shit. You're like, I'll destroy
No,
it.
no, the rail goes in the
It
middle.
goes through. It
You,
goes through the
you
center.
cannot have this design with the rail going through the middle. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You don't know
Why?
it's possible until you fucking try. I want to draw the alien school heart.
Okay. Boot, let's
Maybe
let,
it's
let
just
Noel,
like hold on, just the valve at the top, and then it's like a little bit bendy so it can take the curves.
I want Noel to add something to my alien kids concept. You
Yeah,
have
go for it.
control.
Okay, I'm gonna draw the alien school that they like to go to.
This is a quick little addition to my awesome idea. So yeah, like you'd be entering the ride, and the ride's totally unrelated to these guys, but
Why is the alien school a biohazard symbol?
it's not. It's the alien school. They go there.
Yeah,
and
it's
they,
not.
They learn a lot at the alien school, and they eat their alien food there, and they sing about it and rap about it to you as you are in the queue. These guys are like the queue decoration.
No, I know exactly where this one goes, dude. I can see the world.
Where does
This is where they
go?
learn. And on the school is where they get their alien food, and it looks like this. That's it.
So my pitch
I like
is
their alien school a lot.
so there's a track involved here, right? Where you go off the rocket with him. You get launched up like King Dakar style, and then there's a little slow point at the top, and the big pole that obviously this has to be supported by, right? At the top of it is the big planet. And on the big planet,
A big planet?
yeah, on the top of it, because you're getting launched into space, and you go into space, and on the planet, up there at the very top of the ride before you spiral down, so like this part, right? There's a structure of a planet, and that planet has the alien kids on it, and they're upside down because there's no gravity, and there's their school.
And they
And
go,
they're going, "Hi, we're the aliens!"
My ideas to make some alien food.
And
They
up
wouldn't
here
be
is
upside down
Rocky.
because there's no gravity. They'd be upside down because there is gravity and they're on the bottom of the planet.
And then on the other side of the planet, to look like he's floating, is Rocky, and he's like, "Thanks for the help. Goodbye, guys. Enjoy the fall." And then he goes,
he just kills you?
No, he's not killing you. You knew that you're helping him boost up.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. I was a buffoon. I like this idea. I like the idea of the alien kids being featured. They're on their planet Glump.
Yeah, they're on Planet Glump, which is where Rocky is like flying by.
And then all the alien kids are singing about alien food when you get up there. And it's like a cool thing you get to listen to for a while. And I think occasionally the ride should get like stuck there and you have to listen to the alien kids for a really long time. And that's like a part of the design because these are the most expensive and elaborate animatronics in the entire park. These are our avatar
I'm glad that you're suspending them hundreds of feet in the air.
These are... All the other ones are very basic, like super rudimentary ones. The alien kids are our Navi. The alien kids are our Judy Hops. There's like millions of dollars spent on every individual alien.
Upside down.
Yeah, well, they're...
On a planet suspended hundreds of feet in the air above a roller coaster that will shake that motherfucker to kingdom come.
And they'll look really good when you get up there. Oh no, hold on. My internet isn't working for a second. Oh, there it goes. It's back. I think this is awesome. I like Rocky's burning up re-entry.
Let's put it on the map.
Good point.
Yeah.
I think we're approaching the end of our park.
I literally don't even know what the space zone is.
I think this strange shape.
I think we gotta I think what we gotta do is start tucking in our world and leave expansion. Like I think the rocket should be like over here by Willie.
Yeah,
right there. Right?
We do need to leave space for expansion for sure.
I think Rocket is kind of big. This is like...
Yeah, I agree.
Like, this is like this big, I think.
This is
like
the Spaceland attractions.
Yeah, it's just the space to like build it up.
Yeah. This is Rocky's fun ride.
And then I feel like we're missing one more thing that we included.
Are we?
I don't know why. I don't think so.
The stage show.
Yeah, the stage show. Okay, the stage show is easy. The stage show, I think...
Give me my fucking select button. Hold on. Not buffering anymore? Alright, well maybe it'll stabilize a bit, because now my little bars are yellow.
Maybe you just do your
let's see what happens.
Don't for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my okay, everyone. Let me. It's all good. It's choppy. You're gonna deal with it. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm not even worried.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Okay, everybody. Here's my idea. I also realized that I did not get to save our park map, so I'm gonna have to remake it if I want to have my park map.
Ooh, that's okay.
I did reset my whole ass computer. Okay, here's my concept. Here's my concept. This is my final land. This is my final gambit. This is what I'm doing because we had our park map. We have huge swaths of land we haven't used for anything, and we also have definitely not spent $1 billion yet. Probably, I think we're actually we're doing.
I think we're actually
I'm not so sure about that. I think the Old Man Thunder animatronic might break the bank a little bit.
He's very simple. So I'm spending, and I do have to say, this isn't spending, I've already spent. I'm spending a lot of money on Animal World, okay? Animal World is very simple. We are in the Utah Plains, so it's just like, you know, there's like grass, there's a little bit of tufts of grass and weeds and stuff, there's like rocks, right? I have purchased, through completely legal means, a shipment of approximately 2,000 wild dogs.
Okay.
And my idea is I'm going to let them loose in a section of the park. And they roam around and they fucking live their lives. And they all, I'm drawing them all like, I don't know, I guess I don't know how to draw an animal that isn't a bird, because they all have beaks when I'm drawing them, but...
I'm fucking laughing because, like, I don't know if anyone heard Qweave say this, but Qweave was very tragic.
This is my grand gambit! This is my biggest
second we went down, the second we went down, Qweave was like, I've been thinking about Animal World all day.
It's just... Just put a bunch of animals in a grassy field and see what happens.
The wild dogs.
Yeah. And that's my idea for Animal World. That's all.
Nice.
I hope you all liked it. That's what I had to resurrect my stream for instead of quitting.
I think what better to represent the Earth portion of our map than Animal World.
I mean, I was just gonna do the log flume, and I was gonna make a joke like nobody's using Splash Mountain as a concept. That was gonna be my bit.
And for clarity's sake, Animal World is
It's the backlink Earth section. Like, that writes itself.
Yeah.
It's this big.
Yeah.
That's how
Nice.
big Animal World is. It's really big, and
It's
all... Do I feed them? They'll figure it out. They're fucking dogs. They're smart. They'll do something. They'll get their shit together. I don't fucking know. Not a genius. I'm just-
Thank you all for saying Old Man Thunder in chat, by the way. That got us
Old
back.
Yeah,
Man
you
Thunder
brought
was
us
back.
back for this.
If we ever go down again, that's what you gotta do.
Do we want to, just because we're on shaky ground right now, do we want to
I wanna
call
look
it
at fan
and
art.
show off fan art? All right, we're gonna
I
do
wanna look
fan
at fan
art.
art.
We're gonna do fan art, everybody. And then we'll call it for the night.
Oh, what a
because
wonderful
I
stream.
don't trust what's going on in my internet right now. Okay, all right, everybody.
Okay,
Strap
let's
the
see
fuck in. We have a lot of fan art to look at. Going back to my goddamn birthday. Whoa. Let me make this proper sized.
Yeah, please do. This is crazy.
All right. From. I'm 90% sure this is Dim. Yeah, from
This
Dim.
is- This one is really fun to just have these specific tubers for looking at fan art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We have a
We're
really
analyzing
good.
it.
Check this out. So notice that it says "Happy Birthday" in the lower right. That's very interesting because it's not my birthday today, but
It was your birthday earlier.
it was my birthday at some point. Thank you, Dim. This is awesome. I already said that all these birthday things were very cool in the Discord, but I'm going to show them off anyways. For Popcorn Arcade, we have my awesome paper cutout birthday card. Thank you so much. I think this
Yay!
is super cute.
I love that it's on that paper where you scratch some off and it has a rainbow beneath it.
Yeah.
We have Get Popped Off Arcade. True.
True.
We have.
I also want to
from-
quickly point off that someone pointed out my gay little hand on my tuber. This was supposed to be on the table, and I didn't notice.
Oh.
This was supposed to be like leaning, chill, and relaxed on the
Oh,
table.
I
But
don't think it's
just
literally ever
Now
been
you're just
like
gay.
that.
that's
I
so
think-
funny.
I think that you had like a secret to your tuber that you never told me.
I think I had him in my head positioned like that, but you know, that's life.
Thank you, McGee, for this one. This one's super cool too. Thank you. I really like
Qweave magazine.
game tips. Qweave magazine goes fucking crazy.
Noel,
The Noel section.
We ask you 20 important questions.
And from Kimbo, we have birthday. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you for all the wonderful birthday art. I was super happy to see people wish me a happy birthday and draw birthday stuff. It made my little birthday very sweet. Thank
It
you,
made your
everybody.
little birthday.
Made my birthday awesome. But centerpiece of today, we have a lot of things.
Oh god.
Popcorn Arcades take on a Boeing mascot, which appears to be more or less an anthropomorphized version of our little Boeing in the corner
Awesome.
Boeing.
With paws.
with paws. Which
That's
is,
Boeing with an upgraded nose cone.
this is, if Boeing was looking for a more progressive market, I think that they would go for this. But I do think that they're slightly regressive for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't really know what their deal is. Thank you, though.
Don't
This
tell
is
them that
awesome.
they may cancel our contract.
I'm sorry. From Puppy. It's Bagsy. It's Bagsy the Bag with
Let me
his
see
famous
Bagsy.
socks.
Yay!
The
See,
famous.
he actually looks kind of cute here.
No, the fuck he doesn't.
This is way nicer than my Bagsy.
This is nicer
Well-
than the Bagsy that we had and showed everybody, but
The
He's
little
got
eyes on
toad
Bagsy
eyes.
I
go
like
a long
that he
way.
has a Five Nights at Freddy's style inside of
Like
his
double
mouth.
mouth?
Yeah.
You
Small
lost his
enough.
return to label though. I don't know where I put this thing that I found in my house.
Oh my.
Thank you, Puppy. From Kimbo, the first appearance of Whistling Willie, the antagonist of our park that doesn't have a name. I guess it's just. Did we ever give it a fucking name? Is it just Boing Park?
Yeah, we've kind of
Boing
forgot
World.
that portion.
But it's
Boing
Boing
World.
World. It's Boing World.
I think it's just called the world.
The World Park. Oh, the World's Park.
The world's park.
Thank you.
The world's fair.
I like the tiny little
No,
furry that it's being
that's
tormented.
taken.
Shit.
Um,
Like how he looms over. I think the Whistling Willy what's it called, TikTok channel would be the funniest shit in the world.
just him
Yeah.
whistling. Popgun Arcade again. We have a little sneaky boot with
shit.
the ears tied back
I love my ears tied back look.
with the beloved Boing briefcase.
My ears are tied back so tight that they suck my horns in my skull.
This is where all of your little fucking briefcase, like your briefcase is full of your blueprints and shit, which we will see.
So that's what my briefcase computers. That's where I'm getting my emails from.
Oh.
Also, that wasn't a jab at you. I'm joking about how I didn't draw my horns on my tuber.
Yeah, you do not have horns on your tuber. I fucking knew something was funny about this tuber. I didn't even think about it being the horns not being
Yeah.
there. I literally never noticed that. I didn't notice that. Whoa. Thank you, Popgun Arcade.
I
As
wanted to
always,
show
this
the
slays.
little tie.
From Dim, we have sent in the suit after getting killed like Hotline Miami.
I don't know why. I
It's
appreciate
so violent.
the sentiment. I don't know why you did this to me.
It's like awesome. It's like a photo shoot. It's cool.
Yeah, you're like badass. This is us after any game of Mario Party.
This is described as Sin's mugshot after being arrested for serving cunt. So,
Sure.
or being a scapegoat for the seedy operations of the park. Thank
This
you,
is
Dim.
you.
I do think this is awesome.
I'm gonna retitle this to being Synth leaving the Wild Mouse Coaster.
Synth actually, Synth went to fucking left that and went to Animal World to hang out and unwind a little bit.
Oh my
She's
God.
going from bad place to bad place.
The name Wild Mouse Coaster is really good.
It's not a fucking roller coaster. It's like just a horrifying thing.
So Qweave wasn't in the chat when we were talking about it for a stream. We were just going to have a joke where we included the very generic Wild Mouse
Yeah,
coaster
we were going to
that's in
talk
every
about-
theme park.
How every theme park is a Wild Mouse Coaster and it's the stupidest shit in the world. We're just gonna make a Wild Mouse
Fuck
coaster
is a
for
wild mouse
fun.
coaster?
I don't know what a Wild Mouse Coaster
Oh my!
is.
Noelle like fully hopped on without those, and then she said something completely different. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll rock with that." You don't know what a Wild Mouse Coaster is?
No.
Nope. So I made a
That's crazy.
Tesseract.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a Wild Mouse Coaster.
I'm gonna show everyone some fan art instead of that.
Yeah.
From Beigeism, we have captured with poor synth. We have blood and torture, fun, animatronic.
This one
It's
is
not
so
boring,
fucking good.
synth.
It was me the whole goddamn stream.
This is so awesome.
I really like.
We're all
it.
having such a great
We
time.
captured everybody's vibes for
Yeah,
this completely
Baptism, the
perfectly.
way you draw Noelle is fucking awesome.
I love every carry that you draw. I love every miserable synth that gets drawn by anybody.
It
Oh,
it
God.
does stand out how much Noelle wanted to kill everybody at this
That's
theme
not
park.
true. What were my ideas? The
You
cube.
came up with the Wild Mouse coaster.
There was like blood and meat dripping down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
From
it's Angel
Puppy,
Gabby.
We have our Angel Gabby retrofitted St. Peter wasn't sexy enough, so this is the updated version of the animatronic. She says, "Worthy," instead of "You
Sexy
are
Gabby?
worthy." I do want to make it clear, by the way, our Angel Gabby animatronic does still have the St. Peter voice box and still does go, "You are worthy.
Worthy.
You are worthy." Thank you. This is great. Oh my god, there's so much. Everyone also slayed. I do want to make it clear that everybody's slayed today. Speaking of Connor, this is if there was a Gattaca party baby land, I guess, then this
This
is
one's freaky. I like the makeshift Noelle plush being held.
I really
Everything
like
about this is great.
This child is dying.
I like the full like 90s style wraparound t-shirt where all the babies are there.
That is just our fucking
It's
the
just our
server banner.
It's just the Discord server banner and the little carry balloon and a hat. Horrifying dial-up. Thank you. It's very funny.
It's awesome.
Oh god. I literally don't know who did this. I don't know who did this. I can't find this one in the list. Who the fuck drew
You can't
this?
find this one on the list.
This was.
Did someone do this and then delete
Whoa!
it?
Is it gone?
Somebody drew this and then deleted it.
This
Oh,
one's
no.
awesome.
This was Neocat.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think this is
I feel like
awesome.
we should take it off just in case, but I think this is tight.
I think this is
This is
awesome.
sick.
I'll take it off in case, but I think that Noel admiring the fucking wild mouse coaster is awesome. Thank you.
I like the wild mouse coaster a lot.
Bro!
Oh, Boing
Whoa.
and the Whistler.
Here we have the Wet Willy and Boing Whistler. This is like the pro tag and the antag of our group, which I like, or of our park, which I do like
Yeah.
a lot. They have
There
a very
is an angel
adversarial
theming that I
relationship.
forgot. I forgot that Boing had Boing the Boing had.
I don't know if anyone noticed our original
going
illustration
on.
of Boing the
Yeah,
Boing.
the heaven section
Not
of
in
the
the
park
corner.
makes a lot more sense when you remember it has a halo.
This would be a good thing to just print as a sticker, dude. I'd put
Yeah.
this on a wall.
I don't think we should print this as a sticker, at least with the Boing on it.
I'll
And
make
Boing on
the
it
E
makes
even
it
smaller.
funnier.
last, we have fan art from this guy called Boo. Of
Is that
our park.
I was
Our
just
wonderful
fucking
park.
crazy?
I forgot what was
insane.
written on the plane. I was going through the process of drawing our theme park.
Alright, you forgot, what the fuck was it?
What?
Fun is inside the Boing plane.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what it was, but stream went down, so
But we can
I
invite a
just
little
didn't.
landscape. We got our dude.
I'll finish
we have,
eventually.
We have the alien kids up there at fucking Rocky's Ride. We have
Yeah.
our fun plane thing. We have
at
our
the very end of
our
the.
one thing that looks kind of like it makes sense, but it's actually really confusing. With I forgot what we decided it was called. We have dude.
The tiny bit of the water ride. You have to remember the whistlers back there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like they're on the left.
We have
Thunder
I
God.
see him peeking through. There's the world's kitchen back there.
Yep. World's
And I
Kitchen is
see
very
Angel
important.
Gabby. I don't see
God.
I don't see Chef of the World, but that's
Chef of
okay.
the World is too far back
Yeah,
from
that's
this
true.
perspective.
Old Man Thunder.
Oh man, Thunder looking great, dude.
Old Man Thunder's awesome, and we have Tony. Lil.
You can see the cube back there, but it blends in because everything's so sketchy.
Where is the cube?
You can see the angles of it right
Is it
between
that?
the gates.
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
it's
Is it
exactly
next-
what
is it
is
to-
pointing at.
Okay.
Down and left.
Odd.
I think this is great. I think we made a pretty good theme park. If I do
think
say
it
so
sounds fun.
myself.
I would have a good time. The Old Man Thunder show would get me through it, dude.
What ride would you ride first? That's our last question. What
Well,
ride
Qweave,
would you ride first? And if you're
the
brave
question
enough
is
to
what-
say in chat.
The question is, what thing would you do second? Because obviously you have to ride the plane first.
Okay. Other than the plane. What would you ride?
Answer number 2, wherever the plane takes me, I ride that next.
Okay. I would probably ride the carousel.
I like that the options here are the plane dumps you off in front of the extreme coaster, every ride in the park, or an empty field full of wild dogs.
Yeah, I'm noticing a big lack of going to Animal World in chat right now, which makes me a little bit sad. By the way,
Everyone
all
is
of the-
going to fucking the wild mouse coaster.
I also want to point out, Animal World's back there. It's all those little lumps
Yeah.
of the wild dogs.
Oh my god.
Those are the ferns and the
Those are the wild dogs.
whatchamacallits.
They're the wild dogs.
Yeah, those are the
Well,
wild
everyone's
dogs.
riding the wild
They're
mouse
all curled
coaster.
up in balls.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that our stream
I'm glad we
powered
got.
through.
I'm glad we got to
To
come
show
back
fan
to,
art.
to do fan art. I'm glad we got to do fan art today.
Old Man Thunder.
Yeah, dude, Old Man Thunder. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. I'm gonna play my little credit jingle though. I gotta play my little credit jingle.